put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things count in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games. Cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more Purple Rain Prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it. The pessimist gold medalists flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check her, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that couldn't being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no way if you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on them.
You can't even sit in peace, 'cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. If you wanna waste your time, yeah.
class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things kinda light, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games. Cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it. The pessimist gold medalist flush the magnum just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I was an actor, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come with being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. It's your brain, if you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, the cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
Yo, what up, what up? It's your boy Papa Pimp, man. Before I get started on the show tonight, shout out to all the people who donated to the channel, who like, share, subscribe, the people who come on the show, the people who, support the show and everything like that. Let's get into this topic tonight. The topic tonight is how to pick up women in the grocery store. So, it's pretty much one of my, specialties. I go in grocery stores like Walmart or just different places. I go out and I try to pick up women. So, and I'm gonna show y'all a video too. But before we get in the video, how many men know how to get women when they go into a grocery store and places like that? Pretty much, I pick up women wherever I go. I could be at a hotel parking lot. I could be at a Walmart parking lot, just walking into Walmart. I can be at any kind of convenience store. I could be at a gas station. And if I see a woman, I'm gonna holler at her though. You know what I'm saying? And I think what it is with a lot of men too, they are afraid to go up to women, and they don't understand how to talk to women and how to approach women. And I think that's a big problem with a lot of men into why they are single. You know what I'm saying? And I think some people's pride come into place too. You got men out here who are too prideful to say I can't pick up women. I don't get women. They'd rather lie, make up lies, say stuff they're not doing. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it on my show. I've seen it in like before I even started this channel when I was younger and coming up. Or even today, I can be talking to a dude, he don't get no women, or he don't know how to get women like that. He'll say, well, I'm fucking everything. I'm dating all the women and shit like that. Like, that's not gonna help your game. And when you go into places like Walmart and supermarkets, or you can choose to go into bars and clubs too, because that's a place where the setting is set. You know when you go in a bar and a club, what you're going to do. But when you go into places like supermarkets, Walmarts, Food Lines, Harris Teeter's, or whatever grocery store in your city, it ain't that hard to go up to a woman. You pick out a woman you want to talk to, you go up to her, and you start a friendly conversation. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you don't come off as scary, as long as you don't come off as you got fear, it shouldn't be that hard to go up to this woman and talk to her. And you have conversation. Like I heard guys say stuff about, I use the same lines, like pretty eyes. For the channel, that's bad. For your game, it doesn't matter. You can say pretty eyes anytime, every time you go up to a woman, but because different women are not gonna know you said pretty eyes. You know what I'm saying? So you going up to this woman, I'm gonna name y'all as out, but let's say, what's goody, bro? Bang Bang Big X. Thank you, bro. Why you calling from Bang Bang BX, man? Why you calling from? But yeah, man, all I'm trying to say is in this situation though, like, let me name y'all an example though. I'm going into Walmart, and let's say I see a woman behind me. I seen her before she came in. I'm like, damn, I seen her coming behind me. So usually how I do when I'm in Walmart, I go in and I out of situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I look around to see who might be looking. Okay, Bronx, New York, bro. That's what's up, though. I need to go visit New York and do some pickup game out there, though. That's where it's at, though. That's where the women at. So, pretty much, I go through, and while I'm in Walmart, I'm scanning the area, just like I'm looking for eye contact, but I'm looking for who I'm going to approach. It works both ways. You can scan the eyes to see who's looking at you, if you want to do the eye contact thing, and you can scan everything to see what's in there, what you like, what you think is attractive. So you see a woman you think attractive, or let's say you see a woman. We're gonna start with eye contact in someone like Walmart. Let's say you walk into Walmart and a woman give you eye contact, direct eye contact. What you gonna do? You're gonna walk up to her because she letting you know, come here. She letting you know that she wants you. Because anytime a woman give you direct eye contact, she letting you know she wants you. So you walk over and you start a conversation. Now, just because she gave you direct eye contact does not mean you can't mess this up. You can still mess it up by being a goofball, lame, doing something stupid, saying something stupid, because she just gave you direct eye contact. So she wants you to come over there. Not going over there can mess the whole thing up. So she gave you direct eye contact. You go over there. You start a conversation. You just go up to her and say basic stuff. Act like you talking to one of the fellas. Just don't say no stupid shit. It's like, what's up? How you doing? What's your name? My name is so-and-so. And introduce yourself and shit like that and have a conversation. Ask her about stuff that might interest her. It could be something she holding, like, oh, okay, she holding some something like she making lasagna. You're like, okay, what you cooking, like lasagna? And then she already gave that eye contact. So you start a conversation about lasagna. Maybe you like to cook. Maybe you know how to cook. Yeah, man. I mean, don't say that, bro. That's something you should never say, Ron. You know, as I know I joke with you, that's nothing you should never say. You do not scare women. That is a psychological thing because you think that when you say, if I say I'm ugly, that's gonna be something wrong with me internally. So if I think I'm ugly, women, people are gonna think I'm ugly. It's a sign of low self-esteem, sign of not having confidence. So you saying you scare women is a sign you need to uplift your confidence. Don't let that be a problem, bro, because you don't scare women. Now you can scare women. You can. I can scare women, but you do not scare women. If that's just something you have in your mind, so you have to change that psychological thing in your mind. That's something you got to tell yourself. You need to wake up in the morning and tell yourself that I can get any woman I want. I'm attractive. You need to tell yourself positive things because you need to boost yourself up. Because once you start believing the positive things you say, then it's easy. Now back to what I'm saying. I went to Walmart. Chicken gave me eye contact. I look at her groceries. I find something to talk about. She got meat. She got noodles in her bag. She got sauce, and she looked like she's making a spaghetti lasagna. Easy conversation. Really, you ain't even got to use that because she gave you eye contact direct and she told you to come in. You went over there and done it. You don't go over there, you're scared. A real man gonna go over there and holler at her. So when you get that eye contact, you start talking, boom. That's a number. I'm pretty sure if she gave you direct eye contact, she bought it. Now, I will say I have got direct eye contact from women and they were married. That means they trying to cheat. And they said no. They said, no, I'm not. I'm good. I'm married. Like, that's playing games, though. You hardly ever going to receive that. It can happen. And then let's say you got that number. That's your first number of the day. Let's say you just out shopping, getting some groceries. You want to pick up a couple more women. So you walking around. You ain't getting no eye contact. Now it's time to go to the side of the code approaching. You see this woman over here. She nice looking. She's shopping. You go up to her. You tap on her shoulder like I would. And you say, how you doing today? And you might just say a funny pickup line, or you just keep it real, like, man, you know what I'm saying? I just want to tell you, yo, you got some, I like the way your hair look. You got some smooth skin. And she could be like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And the beginning of the conversation, she gonna let you know if she even friendly to talk to. That doesn't mean she's gonna give you her number. At the beginning of the approach, when you first approach a woman, she's gonna give off that vibe if she's approachable, if she's talk to you. That's why I try to introduce myself and I reach out my hand to women because they take my hand, and that's the cool thing about it. They want to touch my hand. So she's letting me know she's approachable if she shakes my hand. And you don't gotta reach your hand. I got know people, COVID and all this stuff. Everybody ain't gonna touch your hand. But the first approach, when you do a code approach, it lets you know if the woman's approachable. So you'll know when you go up to that woman how she react, if she's approachable, if she's talkable, if she's nice, and she's somebody that's willing to have a conversation. But only thing I say is a downfall is don't play into a conversation and not get a number. Because if she ain't about nothing, cut the conversation short. So I'm code approach to this. So this is my second person I went up to. I already got the eye contact. Now I'm doing code approach. So I'm going up to a woman. She's shopping. I go up to her and I say, yo, you know what I'm saying? I think you pretty. You got, I like your hair. You got some pretty skin. I'm having a conversation with her. I'm talking to her. I'm asking her about her. I'm telling her where I'm from. She telling me where she from. Is she from the city? Boom, boom, boom. We having a conversation. You can either cut it short, go a little bit longer, and you have a conversation. And then you be like, you know what I'm saying? I really came on because I want to take you out. I think you're a nice looking woman. You know what I'm saying? You can say you're new to the city. You can be like, man, I'm just looking for somebody I can go out with this weekend. I know a nice place that we can go out Sunday and get some coffee and have a conversation. Or we can go to the park. It's very soothing. It's very relaxing. And then she'll let you know if she's interested. She might give you the number. She might not give you the number. But at the end of the day, you still build the experience. Every approach, eye contact or code approach, is called experience. Even with eye contact, when a woman gives you direct eye contact, people still have fear to go up to the woman in those situations because I think a lot of guys don't pay attention to eye contact. Guys that are shy, bashful, guys that don't have the confidence, guys that don't believe in themselves, I think they don't see eye contact. And then you got guys out here just not looking. Some guys are used to running up on women. And I do a lot of cold approaching, so I am the aggressor. You can turn her into the aggressor. Your goal is to get this woman to like you. And you have to start off by approaching her eye contact or cold approach. So when you out in public places, just I would say before you even go out here and cold approach women, just breathe. Put in your mind that before you go out there, you the man. You're gonna pull a lot of women. It's a psychological thing. You have to build your confidence before you go over there. So tell yourself before you even go to approach these women, let them know. Let yourself know that I'm attractive. Imagine yourself going out and picking up women. It's a psychological thing because if you believe it in your mind, it'll come out the truth. What's up, hip hop news source? How you doing tonight, man? Where you calling in from, bro? And then once you start believing this stuff in your head, it builds your confidence. You start getting excited, which you should get excited. And you're like, man, I'm about to get out here and I'm gonna pull a lot of women. Even if you don't pull anything, your energy is in the right place. You're gonna start pulling. And that's when you go up to these women. You already got in your mind that I'm gonna pull some today. You already got your confidence right. You might even have mess up a little bit. Sometimes people stutter. I stutter and pick up game, when I'm picking up women. And you go up to them, and wherever you're going, your mind should. If you're a dude trying to get women, and you're trying to find a woman, if you're trying to be a player or just get one woman or whatever you're trying to do, you always have to keep your eyes open for the woman you're talking to or that you want to talk to. Oh, I appreciate the hip hop news, so man, California, bro. Tell some more of them people from California down, man. Check me out. But yeah. So at the end of the day, you see the situation. You're going up to, you're building your confidence before you go. I think every day you should tell yourself positive affirmations. You can do it with exercises. You can do it without exercises. This helps you build your confidence. You should wake up knowing that you can get any woman you want. You have to believe it or nobody else will believe it. Because it's going to be people out here hating on you, telling you can't get no women. It's going to be people out here saying bad things about you when you start getting women. You're not worrying about what people think. You're worrying about what you think. If you got the confidence, you take care of yourself, you should be okay. Like, it's things you can do to better yourself, like exercise and stuff like that's going to help. That'll come along with it because if you're out here trying to get women, you want to take care of yourself. So once you build that confidence up at the crib and every day, daily, it should be easy because every time you cold approach, it's going to get easier. The first cold approach to the 100th cold approach. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, it's going to become so easy. I'm telling you, we are men. We are born to go up to women and ask them out. We are born to look for eye contact and stuff like that. Women do the choosing. We are born for this. Men should not be afraid to approach women because women are our rib. If you think about it, you read the Bible and stuff like that, or you just know women are our rib. Like, why would a woman not want to talk to you? Why would a woman be scared of you? She shouldn't be. I don't care if you in America, overseas. If you got a certain type of woman that you like, that like you, you have to find out where you fit in too. I think a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, let's say it's like short guys. Short guys have problems talking about they're not tall enough. You probably hollering at the taller women. I'm a guy, I'm like 5'6.5", 5'7". If I'm going up to women who's 6'5", chances are I'm not going to pull anything because I'm going up to women that are 6'5". That's not my area. Why would I be going to women who's 6'5"? I'm not saying you can't do it, but don't look for success in that. You 5'7" trying to holler at 6'5" women. I'm not saying you can't do it. If you do it, I'll give you big props. But you need to find out where you fit in first, and then you need to build from there. You might not like where you fit in. You might be fitting in and you only pulling big women. It is what it is. You ain't got to mess with them if you're not interested. All you're doing is trying to build your confidence because those big women might help you build your confidence. You might not like big women. You might not like the women that you're pulling. But the women are you pulling is going to help you build your confidence so you can pull the woman that you want. What's up, SR9207? Respect for Player Supreme, my old mentor, the king of eye contact, and women do the choosing. Also, a metaphysical part of the game. I still code approach and play the number game, and I go for them. Yeah, man. Player Supreme was the man. Like, I ain't never really get to watch a lot of his content, but I got to watch what was out there And you know what I'm saying? I seen some of his videos. I wish I could have talked to him. I definitely respect that, you know what I'm saying, the eye contact game, because the women do the choosing. I respect it. That takes skill. You know what I'm saying? For my channel, I can do some of it. It takes skill and it takes time. So I do a lot of code approaching because I don't got time to do that. I'm just trying to help men overcome their fears. So I respect Player Supreme's game. RIP Player Supreme. He knew what he was talking about. He was a goat in this. He really knew what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And SR 9207, where you calling from, bro? Big Parks, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Where you calling from? So at the end of the day, man, it's just all about your mindset too, though. I don't care if you're cold approaching or you waiting for eye contact. They both take skills. Because eye contact, you have to make yourself presentable. You have to have that energy so a woman can choose you. Because if a woman ain't choosing you, it's something wrong with you. That's the thing about eye contact. Something is wrong with you if a woman ain't choosing. Don't mean you're not attracted. It mean your energy not right. It mean your swag ain't right. It's something about you as to why these women ain't choosing you. Yeah, appreciate it, Big Parks. And cold approach is more like you're choosing a woman. But it takes skills, though. Okay, shout out to New Jersey, New York area. Shout out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Another dude from New York, New Jersey. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all about skill, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't knock neither game. I heard people complain about one or the other. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. Because I'm going to put it like this. Cold approach comes with a lot of rejection. So you better have some tough skin if you're going to be a cold approach player. It only takes 10 seconds to know if we would sleep with you or not. Maybe so. I mean, yeah, you're probably right, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Queen where you calling in from. You're right. And then if a woman, I mean, that's part of the game, though. She don't want to sleep with you. She don't want to sleep with you. Sometimes it's going to take guys longer to sleep with the woman and get play from the woman. Oh, yeah, I know. I seen you change your name. I knew it was you. I'm still, where are you calling from, Ami? But so at the end of the day, it's like this. It's like she said, a woman can tell in 10 seconds if she knows she want to sleep with you. You know, that's a perspective from a woman. I'm not sure if every woman says that, but I'm pretty sure a woman knows if she wants you or she's attracted to you. Oh, South Dakota. Okay. I ain't never been out there where I need to go out to South Dakota. So pretty much with the game, man, it can get real serious though. You know what I'm saying? Eye contact, cold approach, approaching women, different things like that. I'm gonna tell you another thing that y'all guys can do too. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? When I say keep it real with yourself. Accept criticism for yourself, like stuff you ain't doing right. Accept criticism. You know you ain't pulling no women. Don't act like you pulling women. Because at the end of the day, you cannot have no friends in the area. You might be to yourself. You know you ain't pulling no women. Something wrong with your damn game. You know if you ain't bringing no women home never, and you ain't having no sex with these women or no woman at all, your game got issues. And it is what it is. No matter what you're looking for, a wife, a girlfriend, to have multiple women, you might be playing the game and playing the field before you find a wife. If you ain't getting no women, you ain't gonna get no sex, and that's part of the game. And you gotta keep it real with yourself if you want to get better. I would like to ask you out I would like to ask you, out of all the women you holler at these shopping stores, how many did you sleep with? Because okay, this is a damn troll right here asking me some crazy shit like that. My channel ain't about sleeping with women. My channel is about helping men approach other women, overcoming their fears. Now, if you worried about how many women I'm sleeping with, you're at the wrong channel. That means you got to go. So, you know what I'm saying? You ask a stupid question like that again, I got to get you out of here. Because my channel is not, my personal experiences with women is not going to help you become a better, it's not going to help you overcome your fears. This is not a sex channel. This channel is about helping men overcome their fears of approaching women. What you do after you approach that woman and what y'all do together is y'all business. But me and who I sleep with is not going to help you in your game. Because I could be sleeping with, I could have slept with 20 women out of them women I hollered at. It ain't going to help your ass. You ain't going to get no women. You want to get women. If you're here to learn, learn. And I see 8 people watching. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And that's another thing. The clowns that come on here acting like women, putting women profiles up. These are guys that ain't going to never get no women. They ain't going to never get better at the game. They ain't going to never do anything. Because these are the type of people who they're not trying to come here and learn anything. They probably damn gay or they sissies or they don't get no women. And then when I disrespect them, they got an issue with it. You know what I'm saying? And they say no disrespect. You meant disrespect. And I'm cool with the disrespect because that comes with it. I accept the disrespect. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to teach you how to have sex. I'm not here to tell you how many people I've slept with. I'm here to help you get a woman, get a girlfriend, get a wife. I'm trying to teach you how to overcome your fears so you can get more women. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to get help, then that's cool. But back to the topic of code approach. Now I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all a video. And I'm gonna break down some stuff with a video in a few minutes. If y'all want to see the video, I ain't gonna make y'all wait too long, but I'm gonna show y'all this video. And let me know if y'all can see it though. I'm gonna put it up a different way than I normally do it. Can y'all see this this separate page on my thing? Me, can you see this? Just let me know if y'all can see this. SR 92007. Anybody, let me know if you can see this because I'm gonna play this video and I can from a separate thing. You can't see it, so I ain't gonna be able to do it that way. Then okay, I can't do it that way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play the video. I'm not gonna be able to stop it, so I'm gonna play the whole video and I'm gonna break it down after the video.
Joy, how old are you, darling? I mean, not that it matters, but you never know, because...
How old do I look?
Okay, so you're a tiny person, and then you're also black. Yo, what's up? It's your man, Kalion. I'm starting a new series, because I've gotten some requests to do it, on what people call in-field pickup. One of the biggest things I find that men have a problem with is they try to go to clubs or bars or out for the weekend, out for the night. They go to the strip, to these hyper-sexualized areas, and they don't really know how to approach a woman. Learn this lesson. You will encounter more women on your everyday life, just walking about, just going about your everyday world things, if you just go about your everyday life. So for instance, this morning I got up at 5 o'clock, went to the gym, got home, took a shower, and I've got to go to the market today, and then I'm gonna go to a movie and get coffee after that. So at the market, I'm gonna try to find a girl and get her number. That's what I'm gonna do. The simple as, actually, ooh, dreadlocks. Ooh. We are going to park our car. I don't normally go into this particular type of market because they're rather expensive, but I'm not going in here to shop. I am going in here to get someone's number. Or to attempt to get someone's number, but it's all about if you feel you can get it. Do not be afraid or embarrassed. Apologize for being attracted to someone. Do not apologize for thinking a woman's attractive. Immediately, when you walk up to her and you talk to her, if you're like, oh, I just wanted to say, no. How are you? What's your name? It's lovely to meet you. I'm such and such. Keep it natural. Keep the flow simple and clean and easy. Let's see what happens. All right, so the girl that we just saw walk into the market, I think she's in the ice cream aisle. So we are gonna go up to her. Excuse me. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Oh my God, you've got this amazing smile.
Thank you.
It encompasses like half of your face.
Thank you.
Why are you in the ice cream aisle? You don't look like you eat ice cream at all.
I eat.
You eat?
I can eat.
It's petite people eat. Yeah. So listen, what's your name?
Joy.
Joy. Joy, I'm Kalian.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, good firm handshake there, Joy. Wow. Never underestimate tiny people.
Never.
Oh my God.
Know your strength, right?
Now, what do you do?
A model.
You're a model?
I am.
A model?
I am.
Wow. So you got to show me something, because I model as well. So
Really?
yes,
Who
I model
you
as well. I'm freelance.
Oh, okay.
So, but I mean, I do whatever, you know.
Wherever the
But
money
it's
takes you.
whatever. It's okay. So it's not just an Instagram modeling thing.
Yeah.
You get paid for what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's important.
I'm legit.
You legit. Okay.
Legit.
So, all right. So I'll show you something, and then you've got to show me something.
Okay.
I'll show you something. You've got to show me something. Oh, this one was a really good one, actually.
Oh, I like that.
That's me, not the girl.
you.
That's me with
Yeah,
the blue
okay.
there. That's me. But
I
she
love
was
that
a
suit.
fierce. So okay, so you say you're model.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obviously you've got these lovely eyes,
Thank
honestly,
you.
this enormous smile,
Thank you.
and then your locks. Well, you don't need to see that, or maybe you do want to see
I like
half
that.
naked me in my boudoir shoot. But anyway, I'd like to take you to dinner.
Okay.
I'd like to take you to dinner. So you just said you like to eat. See how I'm not unlike a lot of men. I pay attention.
Yeah.
So I know the way to your heart is probably good food.
It is.
Now here's the pull. Here's the thing, right?
What's the thing? Okay.
Now you got to give me your number, not your Instagram, but your
All right.
number.
My number.
Your number. You got to give me your number.
Okay. All right. Let me know when you're ready for it.
Go for it.
623.
623. Oh, I'm gonna text you right now.
Okay. Hi.
That's
you?
me. Oh, snaps. All right. You really are breathtaking.
Thank
You really
you.
are.
Thank
I'm so happy I stopped and came in.
Thank
But
you.
I'm gonna leave you to it. And I will see you Sunday night. You available Sunday night?
Yeah. This
All
Sunday?
right. This Sunday. Quick, why wait?
Available.
All right. I'll reach
Have
out
a good time. Bye.
later. Boom.
Now I seen how his game, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, his game pretty smooth though, you know what I'm saying? He did what he did. The only thing I probably want to offer the dinner date on the first date, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is though. He spotted out the woman he wanted to holler at, and he went in and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? The guy kind of probably sounded like he's from England or something. He's very confident, and you know what I'm saying? He uses different lingo as far as words because he comes from somewhere else, but he has that accent. That's an advantage for him. Him coming from somewhere else, and then you're a black guy with an accent. That's an advantage. And he just confident. He spoke his mind. He talked about stuff. He paid attention to stuff that she had said and used it to his advantage. So you know what I'm saying? Dude sound like he got some game. And that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Me, if I was doing that approach, what I would have said, let's go out to dinner. Maybe not. Or I would have been like, we can go out. I like how he said we're going to go out this Sunday. He didn't waste any time, and he explained to her like, why not now? You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna wait 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, because he know anything can happen. Another guy can come into her life, or another guy. He want to put his impression on a woman first, and that's my opinion too. When I get women number, I want to put my impression on a woman by actually getting it, going out with her as soon as possible. Because once I go out with her, then I'm putting that impression on her. I'm starting to have her on my mind, because we both single. So pretty much she might see another guy, but she went out with me already. And then she going out with me again if she liked the first date. And then and that gives her the option to say, I'm already talking to someone. But sometimes when women start dating men, they might start going out with a man 3 or 4 times. And another guy might come along and they might be like, well, I give him my number. And they be like, well, right now, I'm busy. Or she might not go out with him. Or she might tell the guy, right now I'm seeing somebody, because you had already put your place in as you going out with her several times. So you want to hurry up and go out with a woman. You want to hurry up and build that rapport. You want to hurry up and build that time. You want to hurry up and build, a bond with this woman by going out with her, doing things with her, because that's going to get her to fuck with you. No matter if somebody else do come in. Somebody else might do come in. You know what I'm saying? But you want to actually go out with this woman as quick as possible, because you don't want to wait. Like I'm gonna be honest, I met women that have told me, right now I'm really busy. It's gonna be a month before we go out. I already knew that we was not gonna work out. Why the hell would it be a month before we meet each other? A month? Talking about we can talk and text, or we can text. This craziness. Any woman that tell you gotta wait a month before you finally go out with her, anything can happen in a month. Anything. So I like the way, as far as him getting to the point. I like the way he approached her. What's up, Polo Austin? Where you calling in from, bro? I just like the way he communicated the game to her. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he just was smooth with it, gentle with it, but manly at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have nothing. And another thing that he had over me that I don't usually do, he had something in common with the woman. He was a model and she was a model. And he didn't have to lie about it. Usually sometimes I be capping. But you know what I'm saying? That's more for entertainment purposes. But you don't have to have a direct something you in common with a woman. What's the odds that she a model and you're going to be a model too? What's the odds of that happening? If I go up to a woman, she a model, I'm not about to say I'm a model. I could say I'm a model, but I probably won't. And so at the end of the day, they had something in common. And then he noticed that she liked to eat. So he said, wait till your heart to be food. So he said dinner. So it can work into his advantage and work into his disadvantages. You know what I'm saying? I always think that first date should be somewhere where you can get to know someone other than dinner. Not saying that you can't take a woman out on a dinner and it could be something. It can, because that's what people been doing for years, going to dinner dates with women. But I think going on a date with a woman to somewhere that doesn't revolve around money being spent and somebody having to choose a place and stuff like, as far as money getting spent, I think it's the best thing. Or if you're gonna choose a place where money has to be spent, make sure it's cheap, so you can actually get to know this person. So you can find out they really like you. She might actually really like you and you take her to dinner. That's cool. But I like to find out if she really likes me first before I take her out there. I want her to earn this dinner date. I want her to be like, okay, I want to see if this woman has a real interest in me before I take her out on a real date. Because if that woman does not have a real interest in you on the first date, then what's the point of taking on the second date? So the first date is going to let you know if this woman wants to go further with you as far as going out with you again, or maybe even, she already know what she wants from you. Because most of the time after the first date, if the woman not interested, she's not going on the second date with you. So why spend a bunch of money going out to a date that costs money and you feeling like, oh man, I spent this money on this woman? No, you ain't got to feel that way. Because ask her somewhere to get cocoa, coffee, a park. And you're going to run into women when you cold approach them out in public and places. They're not going to be cool with the park, coffee, hot chocolate. They're not going to be cool with those type of things. And some guys believe that's cheap. Some women believe that's cheap. I don't think it's cheap. I think it's smart, because if you really got to know the game, you're going to try to be the one that's in control. And he was in charge the whole time he was talking to her. He was in charge. He knew what he wanted. He was assertive. He was smooth. He knew how to hold a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Even if he was an American black guy, he still was good. He could have been shorter. He still was good. It might have would have made a difference. I don't know what type of men she preferred, but I don't know what's going to happen after they go out. Just like it goes back to people, asking me stupid questions about what I do with the women. We don't know what this guy did with the women. We don't know if he had sex with her. He might not even went on a date with her. But his point was to teach you how to go out here and approach women. And that's what y'all need to pay attention to my videos. I got several videos showing you how to approach women with pickup lines. Regular game, just going and talking, saying the same thing. It's not that hard. It's easy. I don't care if you're short, tall, overweight, as long as you ain't too big. Now, you don't want to be too big. It's a place where you can get women. Somebody wants you. I watched the video of this dude was a drug dealer. He was on Blood or Crip or something. And I mean, I ain't trying to promote no negative stuff, but he was like, man, we are family in this group. He said we got tall dudes, dark-skinned dudes, light-skinned dudes, fat dudes, skinny dudes. He said we got all type of dudes and women for any woman and their desire. Women have their own desire. You'd be surprised. A woman might want a fat guy. You might be too skinny for her. You might have too many muscles for her. You might be too tall for her. You might be too short for her. You might not just be her type. And you got to understand, when you're doing cold approach, it's going to be women out here that's going to be, I'm married, or they're going to lie, or they're going to say I got somebody, or then, I get the straight up shit. I went up to a woman the other day and she told me I'm just not interested. I respect that more than anything, because you're not going to play a game and waste my time. And then you got to understand, with cold approaches in supermarkets or grocery stores or different places, you got to understand that you're going to get played with too. You're going to get women who can give you the number and they're not going to respond back to you. They had no intentions of responding back to you. And that's the way women play their game. I don't know why they do that type of stuff. I wouldn't take any harm to it, and I wouldn't get mad about it. I just move on to the next. If you're a single man and you out here in grocery stores, places, trying to pick up women, I would say, it doesn't matter if you're looking for a girlfriend, wife, or what. Get as many women as you can. And because if you have more women and more options, if women start dropping off and they ain't bought anything, you can move on. But make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all donate to the channel. You can donate just $1. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You can donate 50 cents to show some love to the channel. Donate, man. You know what I'm saying? It helps out the channel. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the dude in the video are pretty smooth. You know what I'm saying? It's other guys out here doing cold approaching. There's other guys out here doing pickup. I think what y'all guys gotta realize and what y'all gotta do is you gotta choose what is good for you. Do you want to be the cold approach guy? Or do you want to be a guy that looks for eye contact? Both of them works. You just gotta work on yourself. You gotta work on your confidence. Everything comes from up here. Anytime you do anything, when you go to work, when you drive a car, when you walk, your brain sends signal to your body to communicate you to do stuff. So if your mind is not in the right place, then you need to get your mind in the right place before you start a cold approach or doing eye contact. In fact, they play games because they have opinions. With guys, it's a numbers game, unfortunately, unless said guys want a girlfriend, right? It is a number game. And then at the end of the day, too, like I said about the mind, though, your mind has to be in the right place because sometimes, man, people mind in the right place. If your mind is not in the right place and you walking around here negative, mad at the world, you're not happy, stay away from women because you're not going to pull women with a negative attitude, negativity. Women can sense that shit and they're not going to fuck with you. People can sense, nobody want to be around nobody negative. So if you're not happy with yourself, fix yourself before you start going on here cold approaching. I mean, my life ain't perfect, but I'm not walking around here saying negative stuff and doing negative stuff. If I feel negative or I feel down or I feel like I'm mad at the world, I am not going to go out here and cold approach anything. I have to have my mind in the right place. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feel good, that could affect you and people can sense it. You don't need to be cold approaching. So make sure you're in the right mind, you're in the right place. And I'm telling you, you will get women. You might not get them that day. You might go a whole week with your game not working. Next week, the week after, you have to make changes. You got to make adjustments. It's just like basketball. You might have lost this game. You don't come back the next game with the same shit, or you're going to lose the fucking game. You got to make adjustments. You have to study what you're trying to get when you're at these grocery stores and supermarkets. And if you're a man that likes women, your prey is a woman. You're the you know what I'm saying, the predator, and she's the prey. How do you overcome the prey and get the prey to seduce to you? You got to understand the prey. A lot of y'all guys don't even understand women. And that's why you can't get women. You don't understand them. You don't know how to talk to them. You don't know how to communicate with them. You don't even know how to, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how to do nothing with them. You're too scared of them. Why would you be scared of a woman? How can a man that's masculine be scared of the opposite sex? That's a problem. That's a big time problem. You should not be scared of a woman. And I think that goes back. I'm not going to even say I haven't had times where I thought about something. I'm like, oh man, fear came to my mind. Or it ain't even that I'm scared of the woman. Fear could be stuff like you making up an excuse on why you don't want to go over there. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, she just going to say no. I've been in situations where I seen a woman with her child. I heard guys criticize, you ain't supposed to go up to a woman with her child. Just because a few women might have said, don't come up to me with their child. That's, first of all, this woman with her child, she a single mother. She always going to be with her damn child. Unless her child's with the father or with some family members, she go out. You're never going to catch that woman without her child. You have to go up to her. And I remember it's been times where I didn't go up to a woman with her child. Now, you can look sometimes and tell, like, okay, she just had this baby. She walking around with a newborn baby. I wouldn't go up to her. But she got a 5-year-old son. Go up to her. Because I remember one time I seen this woman with a child, and I was going to go up to her. My homeboy was like, I ain't going to bother. She got a child. He said, what they got to do anything? Went over there. She gave me the number. You have to have confidence. You got to know. Don't worry about what other people think. Like the guy said in the video, do not worry about what people think. People gonna criticize what you like. He said you can't help what you like. We like what we like. Everybody got their type. Don't care what people think about your type. Like in my videos, some of the women I go up to, or a lot of women I go up to, are my type. Now sometimes I go up to women who not my type because I'm trying to get footage. And sometimes I don't see my type when I go out and holler at women. And I'm like, man, I got to get some footage. So I have to holler at women sometimes that's not my type just because I have to put footage up every week or my channel is going to go down. So if I wasn't doing this channel, I probably wouldn't holler at some of these women. I ain't going to waste that time. Exactly. Can't be scared of anything when we're biologically meant to be to penetrate both physically and verbally. Most guys don't think about it. Yeah, we are biological for that. Bro, she was tripping. I pulled plenty of women with her kids, with their kids. Right. What's up, Blue Money TV podcast, man? Where you calling in from, bro? Yeah. I mean, if you a grown man, you're gonna have to pull women with kids. Like majority of the time, if you're in your 30s, women gonna have kids majority of the time. You might find a few women that ain't got no damn kids. But majority of the time, they gon' have kids. I mean, I pull women with their kids. Like, what the hell? And let's say I have talked majority of the time when I pick up women, they got kids. They might not have them with them. They got fucking kids. So if you go up to a woman and she by herself, chances are if she's 30-something years old, she got a damn kid. So if you holler her with her kid or without her kid, she still got a kid. What's the difference? I've had people criticize me when I'm in Walmart. I'm going to a woman while she looking at the tampons. These niggas talking about you going up to her while she looking at tampons. What the fuck they got to do with anything? She ain't using tampons in the grocery store. Women use tampons. These are guys that are nerds. They sick in the head. They messed up in the head. They ain't getting no women. You worrying about what she picking up. When you're in Walmart, I don't care if this woman picking up soap. I don't care what she picking up. I'm going up to her. If she picking up tampons, I'm going up to her because at the end of the day, I pulled women while they was picking up tampons. We know women use tampons. Why are you gonna be so stupid to even think that you can't pick a woman up and I'm gonna let her? Imagine if you say I can't holler at her until she leave the tampon aisle. What if you wait and then she go in line and leave? Now you missed out on the opportunity because you thinking like a little boy, a kid, a child. Because this stuff is not hard out here, man. It ain't hard, though. I'm telling you, man, stop thinking about stuff and just do it. You have to overcome your fear because fears is what's keeping these men from not getting women. I don't care if you're going to do it eye contact. I don't care if you're going to do a cold approach. I don't care what way you're going to do it. Do it the way that fits you. Everybody going to have a way that's for them. What I do might work for you. What that man did in that video might work for you. Player Supreme's thing might work for you. Or some other guy. I don't care who it is. Find out what works for you. And you will be successful in the dating game. All right, bro. Appreciate you checking in. Miami, man. I got to come out there, bro. Yeah, the females down here are different, man. I got to come out there to Miami and check that out, man. I got a homeboy in Panama City. I think he live in Tampa, Florida now, but he from Tampa, Panama City. So I got to come out there to Florida. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, though, man. The game ain't going to get no easier. The game ain't going to change. If you're going to sit up here, I think a lot of guys, too, when they out here doing this cold approach in different places, I think guys that are scared find reasons not to holler at a woman. Oh, she got a kid. I ain't going over there. She at the tampon aisle. I ain't going over there. Or just stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to pick up a woman and you're looking for reasons not to go over there, just leave the game alone. Let some other dude get the woman because you ain't gonna never get the woman. You ain't gonna never get no women because you always finding excuses. And that goes for anything. You always find excuses. I'm too short. I'm fat. I ain't got enough muscles. I don't look like this nigga on TV. Like, motherfucker, you ain't gonna never look like that nigga on TV. You can lose weight. You can get muscles. I'm too skinny. You can get bigger. And then you got guys that always sexualizing men, talking about, man, this dude Jared Jackson get all the women. This dude Jared Jackson do this shit. What the fuck they gotta do with you cold approaching a woman? You worrying about what fucking Jared Jackson doing. Stop worrying about other men and do you. You know what I'm saying? You might cold approach this woman and she might get cold approached 5 more times after you. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about nobody else but you. Work on yourself. Study women. Actually learn how women operate. Like I was saying before, try to understand women. I mean, because once you understand them, I think understanding the women is going to come with you talking to them and dating them. A lot of men don't understand women. They never dated women like that. You got good dudes, they ain't never had a girlfriend. I'm not trying to play these guys. If you ain't never had a girlfriend, you don't understand women. You got to understand women by actually dating them, talking to them, you know what I'm saying, having experiences with them. That's how you understand women. You can get information from a sister or a family member, and they can tell you about women, but you're not going to truly understand a woman until you start actually talking to them, dating them. And if you want to be able to dominate women by being the man and getting them, you got to understand them, man. You got to understand them. Most fellas are too quick to manifest fear in their mind and heart prior to talking to a woman. They fear they already lost right there, and that's true. And they do feel like they lost. If you already feel like you lost, then go home. Go home. And then you got guys out here who want to believe they're doing something they ain't doing. I got 10 women, I got 20 women. Come on, bro. You ain't impressing nobody. You might impress dudes, but in the end of the day, you got to go home, lay down, and you like, damn, I ain't got no woman. I just told them guys I got 20 different women. Like, ain't nobody believe that shit. Nobody gonna believe that shit. I still have different parts of myself I need to work on, but it's around that God both understand himself and understand a woman. Yeah, you got to understand yourself. You should understand yourself. Excuse me. You should understand yourself. If you don't understand yourself, then that's something wrong then. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can understand you and me, you younger. You might have time to understand yourself, but I can understand myself better as well. But at a certain point, you should understand yourself. You should understand what you want, what you like in a woman. Because if you don't understand yourself and what you like in a woman, that means you ain't been out here dating. That means you ain't been out here talking. You can't look at no woman and say, damn, that's the type of woman I want by how she look. Because she might look good and still be a bitch. You need to date women to find out what you like in women and what type of women you like. Because physically, a lot of men can like the same thing. But at the same time, you need to find out you know what I'm saying, like what kind of personality this woman got, because you might go up to 3 big booty women with nice bodies and only one of them have a great personality. You can't just go off their looks, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it depends on what you want. If you're just looking for sex, you can get a lot of women with sex. You can get a lot of sex if you learn how to get women. But it's deeper when you start getting into sex, because cold approaching and me teaching you how to overcome fears of women is one thing. Now, if you want to do one-on-ones and going deep into the game, I can teach you deeper game. I've even taught deeper game on my channel, talking about how I act on dates with women and what I do on the first date and stuff like that. But that's something we can do one-on-ones with, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm just trying to help you with the basics, just going up to them. You know what I'm saying? I could tell a guy how to approach a woman and that shit'll work. I can easily tell a man how to approach a woman if he don't got no confidence. What do you think about that? Adding dating websites to pick up beautiful women while being in the field with it. Adding websites to pick up beautiful women. What you mean adding dating sites? You talking about like going to dating sites? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with going to dating sites. That's what you talking about. Like, I mean, a lot of time when I was doing this stuff, I was messing with the dating sites too. The only thing I say about dating sites is it can hurt you with cold approaching and being out there. It takes you from reality. You know what I'm saying? If you go on the dating site, you can pick up women, but that's not going to teach you anything. That's just, it's a whole nother game online, man. It's a whole nother game. You got to know how to take pictures. You got to know how to sell yourself online, because you might be a really attractive guy and you don't take good pictures and these women don't see that shit. And then you might go out in public and it's easy for you. Like a woman, I went on dates with women. Like I remember when I was doing online when I was going to school. This before I was doing cold approaching too and stuff like that, but I was doing online. I remember I met a woman online. We went on a date, and I remember and it was a couple of women. I remember I went on a date with her, and she was like, "Wow, you more attractive in person." She wasn't saying I was not attractive. She was just saying my pictures don't tell enough about me. And it's hard to have your pictures. Like some people can take pictures and they tell everything about them. My pictures were not telling everything about me. So she was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So if I know how to take pictures, they could tell everything about me, I probably would get more women online. And that's a lot of things people don't know how to do. They don't know how to sell that stuff online, because online is a whole different monster. Then I went out with another woman. She said the same thing. And I'm not saying everyone feel that way. They thought I was attractive enough to give them my number, but they was like, wow, you way more attractive when I see you in person. You got way more better swag. Like maybe I didn't look right on the pictures and shit. Pretty much my swag, my looks was like stronger, and they could understand better. Like, okay, I'm really feeling him. You know what I'm saying? It was like they kind of found the diamond in the dirt the way they was acting. And that's how I knew I was not taking good pictures. Not saying I ain't never pulled women online, man. It's just a different monster, man. Because some guys gonna automatically can just throw a picture up there and women gonna like them. You can't compare yourself to them. It is what it is. But you can make yourself approachable online, but it's a whole nother ball game, it's a whole nother game. It's more complicated. I think that if you're a guy and you're trying to get some women, work on trying to you know what I'm saying, work on getting out here, getting women first, and then you can do the online thing. Because you don't want to become no guy who just doing online and stuff, because then what if it comes to a point the online shit ain't working? I would say master or try to get very good at cold approaching women and looking for eye contact. And then if you want to fall back on some online shit when you have some time, do it. Because you don't want to be no nerd always on a damn computer. Because I remember one time I got to the point I was cold approaching, and it was like, bro, I was always on my phone trying to see who hit me up on this dating app and shit. This shit was stupid. You know what I'm saying? All right, yeah. I'll drop the link in a few minutes, man. I was just trying to get some more conversations in. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I just put it like this though. Online, cool, but I think we're naturally made to go out there and talk to women without that online stuff. I've noticed that online comes with other stuff. It comes with other steps. When you go up to a woman, less steps. Y'all either gonna exchange numbers and get it going right quick. The ball gets rolling faster when you walk up to a woman. Online, you gotta talk to her online, get her to feel you, get her comfortable. Then y'all gotta get the numbers exchanged. Then y'all gotta text, get comfortable, talk, and then y'all gotta go out. You ain't doing all that. It's this extra step. This is the only thing I would say with online. But like I said, you know, Player Supreme and other guys like Mr. Lucario, they got videos out here teaching you how to do online. And I watched some of Player Supreme stuff, and it was not easy. It was just like, man, it's a lot to it. And you got to sell yourself. And he was actually doing a lot of the stuff he was selling. So if you ain't living this lifestyle, like some people got boring lives. So you got to go out here and make your life exciting to a certain extent to make that online shit work. You can't be goddamn taking no boring ass dull pictures up in the house with the goddamn looking crazy and shit. I don't care if you smiling. Your picture ain't showing no kind of enjoyment. You ain't gonna put no women online. What's insane is the women I've been fucking with, I've seen on Tinder and I didn't match with them. That's how I know it's true. They said we wouldn't rely on dating apps anyways. True. I'm taking professional pictures in July though with a buddy of mine I met at the mall. Yeah, I mean that'll work though. You know what I'm saying? The pictures will work, but also you still gotta be able to sell yourself too though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take some pictures like doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to come off as fake. Like taking professional pictures is definitely a help. That'll help though. But I mean I seen Player Supreme, man. He was like in his 50s. He wasn't even in the game no more. And he said, let me show y'all a trick. I got to get that video and show y'all. He was showing how in his video, this dude out of the game, this is before he died, he put up a profile on POF. And he said, watch how women hit me up first. And he was like, in like an hour, he had like 10, 15 women hit him up. This is old Player Supreme, not in the game no more. It was crazy. And he knew how to put up pictures. He ain't paying no bunch of money. He just understood. He studied books. He studied. He always said, I did all the hard work and broke it down so y'all can learn from me. But he said, you can go out here and do the hard work like I did and figure it out. And it's harder to go out here and study and find out the things he found out. There's books out here that'll teach you the game. It's like his books out here that'll teach you YouTube. His books out here that'll teach you a lot of stuff. And you got to like put it into play. So he definitely had the scope on the game, but it definitely not easy though. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you got to do, you know what I'm saying, to up your game up, it can work online. But at the same time, I've met women out here in my city that I never seen online before. And I'm like, man, I don't see like every time, like one reason I left the dating websites alone is because every time I was on a dating app, the same women was on there all the time. I got tired of that shit. I see women out here I ain't never seen on dating app because some women don't even mess with that type of stuff. But that's to get back on this supermarket game though. You know what I'm saying? Get back on the out in public game. You ain't just got to go to supermarket. You can be at the fair. You could be at Carowinds. You could be at Six Flags. You can be in New York, Chicago, Indiana. The game gonna be the same regardless of where you at. I don't care if it's up north, down south, in Africa, in goddamn Europe. The game gonna be the same. Yes, player had good info on the online dating and also nightclubs game. Yeah, he did, man. Like, and Nightclub game, that was his game. He didn't do no dating app. He didn't do Walmarts and stuff like that, what I'm doing. His game was to look for eye contact in places. He went to places that women were looking for men. That's what made his game strong, though. He knew where he was going to. And he would work on dancing. He had dance videos. He worked on clothing. He worked on a lot of shit. He did a lot of shit. And he was cheap. Because you got these guys out here $1,200 a goddamn month just to goddamn learn the game. I'm not saying the shit don't work. $1,200 a lot of money. Players Supreme won't charge no fucking $1,200 a month. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to it. And but it is what it is, though. I know there's one thing I learned from Player Supreme. He said, stop being lazy, putting on anything. Because you know what I'm saying? I can put on some gym shorts and a shirt and some balling clothes like I'm going to shoot basketball, and I can pull women. But he said, don't do that type of stuff, though. He said, you're supposed to take it serious. He said that's lazy. But if you can pull women lazy, cool. But if you want to be a master at what you do, it's your craft, you have to take it serious and be professional with it. But I'm not gonna say you can't wear balling clothes or be in your pajamas pulling women. It is what it is, though. If you're attractive to the women. But I think, though, if you want to compete with other guys, it's always gonna be a guy that looks just as good as you or better in a woman's opinion. So imagine if you're in a nightclub, or just imagine you're in a club and you're able to come in there with gym shorts on, and you think, well, I look good, I'm gonna get these women. It's gonna be 10 other guys that look good too, that actually took it serious and came in there with some nice shit on and tried to look like a man. So you competing against them guys. You might win, but don't get mad if you lose, because you didn't take the time to make sure you was on point when you went into these places, though. And that's something you have to accept, though, when you do this, because it's so much work into it. If your ego and your mind can tell you, like Player Supreme to say dude stuff. He said dudes don't want to smile in the profiles. That's one thing that's a big problem. You up on that mean mug and holding the liquor bottle in the videos, in the pictures and shit. Women don't like this shit. That's ghetto as hell. They want you to smile. They want to see your white teeth. They want to see that you happy, though. See, that's the thing that's different from online and then going into a Walmart hollering at a woman. A woman can see my smile and they can see me. The thing about online, like another time, like I was trying to talk to a woman online. She gave me a number. We FaceTime like the next day. And, you know, she was pretty cool. She was talking to me. After we got off the FaceTime, she was like, wow, you got a beautiful smile. And I smiled in my pictures, but I guess I just didn't give off enough of my smile for her to understand. So when she seen me on the FaceTime, she was like, wow. Like, she texted me right after we got off the FaceTime. She like, you got a beautiful smile. I knew right then she was feeling me. And this is stuff, sometimes you can smile in pictures all day, but sometimes it cannot show enough when it comes to online. And then you're going to have guys like, you know what I'm saying? I can't say it enough. Confidence is going to be the ruler of this shit. Being confident, knowing yourself, knowing your place, knowing what you want, your mindset. All that matters, though, because you can run this like a business. You can run your life like a business. If you run your life like a business, you will master what you do eventually. You might not be the best. You might not be a superstar at it, but as long as you're an average guy out here, you should be able to pull women. It's guys out here right now doing the same thing I'm doing. They ain't even trying. And they pulling okay women. If you want to get better looking women, then you're going to have to work on yourself, or maybe you just can't do it. But you shouldn't say can't. You just got to try. Like I heard guys talking about they ain't going to waste that game going up to no chick they're not attracted to. Oh, well then. You ain't pulling no damn women. You wasting your time any motherfucking way. If you ain't getting no bad chicks, you need to step your game down because something is going on. It's called what Player Supreme used to call like a starter chick. If you're not pulling no women, what makes you think you're supposed to get the baddest? Ain't nothing wrong with the mindset, but if you're not getting any women, how you gonna pull the baddest? Like, I want the baddest too. I want somebody who really attractive too. But at the same time, if I'm going up to them and they rejected me, something wrong with me. Get in where you fit in and work your way up. Nobody starts at the top all the time, bro. Even these people you seen on TV that made it, they started at the bottom, they worked their way up. Everything takes time. You might got a few people who just jump out of nowhere and they just the man. They worked on this. Even guys is out here and a lot of women like them. They worked on that swag. Because there's guys out here that is attractive and can't get no women. And there's guys out here who worked on their self, worked on how they dress. They have mastered that swag, they're dressing after somebody or something they seen, and they look for styles and they work for them. They found out what fit them. And then if you can be successful, definitely that'll make the game easy. That's why I always say, like Player Supreme said it too, don't never compare yourself to celebrities. Like I would never compare myself to somebody like Chris Brown. Like Chris Brown and me in two different stratospheres. This guy rich. Automatically he gonna get chosen. Ron said he scares women. Yeah, I seen Ron say that, man. I don't understand that. Like, why he scares women though, man? Why you at, Ron? Like, I don't understand why Ron scares women. Like I told him, man, you shouldn't be scaring women though. Like that right there, just negativity though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you feel that way, that's just crazy though. You know what I'm saying? You should never feel like that. You might not scare them. What if the women actually like you? I heard Ron say on the show though. Ron was like, one time on the show, he said women were choosing at the college. Ron about 30 years old at the college getting chosen by younger women, but he too scared to go over there. So if you 30 years old and you getting chosen by goddamn college students, then nigga, you gotta be goddamn having some kind of appeal. These are younger women choosing you. So at the end of the day, you can find as most excuses you want. His excuse is I scare women. That right there is gonna keep him from approaching women. As long as he has the mindset, I scare women, he's never going to pull women. Never. It's always going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because fear is the keeps you in anything. If you goddamn want to, let's say you in high school and you want to play basketball, but you like, man, I don't think I'm good enough. You ain't even tried. You've been playing basketball your whole life. You might make the team. But if you're telling yourself, I don't think I'm good enough, these guys better than me, don't try out for the team because you're going to go out there and embarrass your damn self because you don't even got no confidence because those guys got confidence on the court. What I think about Zion tricking, man, you know, that's some lame ass shit. Zion shouldn't have to trick. This is one of my, favorite basketball players from Duke. So I don't know why Zion had the trick, though. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice looking girlfriend. I don't understand why he was tricking, though. You know what I'm saying? But teach his own, though. There might be a phase he has to go to, just like LaMelo Ball and his teammate and them. They were tricking on them hoes, too. So I don't understand it, though. You see how it backfired on him. The damn porn star started texting a bunch of shit talking about you can give me something. You out here getting these thoughts pregnant. You might have gave me something. If anything, he might get something from your ass because you out here selling your ass. So Zion should have knew better. I think it was a career risk. I mean, you a famous guy. You risking, like, I think his chick ain't going nowhere. But at the same time, you got to be careful with that because if you're in a relationship and it's the woman you want, unless she already knows, she probably knows Zion cheating anyway. But for this woman to get out here and put him out there like that, I think at the end of the day, if you're going to be a celebrity and mess with women, you should make these women sign off on some shit. It should have been a rule in your contract, like, bitch, if you step out of place and say some shit like that, we done. She broke the bridge of the contract. But I guarantee you Zion didn't make that bitch sign no contract. He probably just was fucking like he was a regular nigga. You're not a regular nigga no more, Zion. You a superstar. So just to prevent, if I was Zion or a superstar, just to prevent stuff like that from happening, I would have definitely made her sign a contract. Like, bitch, if you can't follow these guidelines, we can't fuck with each other. Fuck that. He about to get played. Yeah, he about to get played for the bag. And then he should have made her follow contract rules. Like, that's why they got contracts out here. Like, why would you got something to lose, brother? This bitch just trying to get a come up. And then she talking about you might have got me pregnant too and crazy shit. Like, nigga, you were fucking this whore. Bro? Damn, Zion. You might, man, you fucking up, Zion. And then I just don't understand it though. Like, why wouldn't you have a rules for this shit? Like, if I'm gonna be a dude, single or got a girlfriend, I'm a celebrity. Let's say I'm single and I'm messing with women like a porn star. I'm not paying anyway, but let's say I'm fucking with them. And I know they might get out here and put my whole business out there. I'm already have like, bitch, you fuck up and put my business out there. You know what the deal is. This contract is against my, agreement. And they want to fuck with me, they sign the contract. Zion probably wanted to fuck with her. He probably went up to her, or she might have came at him. End of the day, you are the one who is the prize. Zion is the prize. And y'all men need to understand that you are the prize. And once you realize that you're the prize, then you control the dating scene. A lot of y'all guys think the woman the prize. The woman ain't the prize, you the prize. If you think the woman is the prize, then you're gonna lose every time in this dating game because your mindset is telling you she better than you. She the prize. I gotta get her. That's why you got these guys out here spending all these money on dates. Why you got guys like Zion tricking, James Harden tricking. They always put the woman as the prize. How is she your prize and you don't even know what it is yet? What if the prize ain't no good? What if the prize dirty and nasty? What if the prize is a whore? What if the prize is a woman that goddamn want to fuck your brother? How many times have dudes put a woman as the prize and they find out she want to fuck your brother too? That's why you don't put a woman as a prize. You get her, if you trying to have sex with her. She might be down for the team. Stop making women the prize. That goes back to me going on coffee dates. I want to make sure this woman really likes me before I even take her on a real date. It's like, I'm not going to call this woman my prize until I find out she is worthy of being called the prize. Like, how are you the prize and I haven't found out yet? You might be not, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know how like you play, I don't know, Wheel of Fortune or whatever that show is, where they come up there and they got 3 boxes and one of them could be $100, one of them could be $10,000, one of them could be 0. You might choose a box and this chick might be a fucking 0. And that chick Zion was fucking with was a goddamn 0. A negative, if in my book, she was a negative and she's gonna take money from them probably. So at the end of the day, get to know these women and that'll prevent you from having a problem. I'm telling you, get to know these women. Get to know these women first. Because you got to know who you bring into your life. You got to know their objective. You got to know who they got in their life. You got to know what's going on. You can't just be out here plugging chicks and you don't know what they got going on. It could be violent shit they got. They could be having dark energy. Especially because, like, now, I would say be careful. Like Zion need to be careful and other men need to be careful because you just need to know what these women really got their intentions is. Because do you want to be messing with a woman all she wants is sex and you looking for a girlfriend? Because you might be talking to a chick. Like I remember one time I was working in a call center, I was going to school, this chick I was talking to, and I was telling her about a past, not a relationship, but a woman I was trying to talk to. And I said I was telling the woman, what's up, beautiful, good morning, beautiful. You know that good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful, cool to the right woman. But I was telling her good morning, beautiful. And she was like, how you know she ain't just want to fuck? So you wasting your breath, good morning this, good morning that. And she might be like, man, I just can't wait to this nigga say, let's sleep with each other. So don't waste your time. If you're looking for a girlfriend, be careful because you don't know what that woman is looking for. That's why you always got to find out what your intentions is when you're talking to a woman. Don't waste your time in a situation where you're going to be looking like a fool. Or if you're a guy who looking for sex from this woman and she might be looking for a husband, then that's not going to work out. Because you're not going to change her mind unless she damn capping. So that's why it takes time to go out with on the first day. On the first day, you should be able to get so much information. Once you get that chick number from the grocery store, you should be able to get so much information from her. Because you're going to be the one probing. You're a fact finder. I mean, I ain't going to say fact finder. You're a probing. Probing is asking questions. You need to be probing the hell out this chick. Control the conversation. And that's what you should be doing when you talk to these women, when you meet them, because you want to find out what she about. If she might be about money. She might be about a good time. She might be looking for food. She might be looking for somebody who treat her nice. She might just want to find somebody who can take her from all her problems. You will not know this if you do not do probing questions and ask this woman questions. Because she's going to ask you questions if you're not controlling the situation. You don't want her asking you all the damn questions. You should ask her. If you're going on the first date with a woman, you should be the one at the end of the day, like, man, I asked her 100 questions. She might have got 2 or 3 in. Don't give her time to get her questions in. Women love to talk. Women love to talk about themselves. So at the end of the day, online or going into a Walmart or supermarket or out in public, let the woman talk about herself. Women love to talk about themselves. They want to be the main focus. Women don't want to give a damn about what you got to talk about. A woman don't want to hear what you got to say about yourself. She want to be the main topic. So make her talk. Show interest in her career. Show interest in her kids if she got kids. Show interest in her whatever she likes. She might be trying to start a business. Show interest. She might have started a business back in the day. Show interest. Show her that. Like, let's say a woman tell you, I'm a police officer. You hit her with that, oh, man, I always want to know what it was like being a police officer. And she gonna be like, okay, well, police officer, da-da-da-da-da-da. Then you start asking them more questions and more questions and more questions. And then you ask the other stuff. Whatever she's into, you make it seem like it's the world to you. Because that's gonna make her think, man, I can't wait to talk to him again. He was so into me. He was so into what I do. He like put me on. It's like you're putting on a pedestal without putting on a pedestal. And I think that's important too when you're talking to women on the first date or when you're trying to get to know them. Make sure you're making them the star by asking them all the questions. Put all the pressure on them to tell you everything because they're gonna tell you some shit. And they're gonna fuck around and tell you shit. I had women tell me things about how they were getting their ass beat, how they was in abusive relationships, violent relationships. A chick told me she got shot at before. And this was basic shit. Even before I started doing this channel, just having a conversation will save you from a problematic situation of either you getting hurt, wasting your time, or wasting your money with this woman. And that's what guys need to realize, though. If you cool with being in a violent situation or scary situation, don't listen to me. If you cool with being in a situation where you like spending money, don't listen to me. If you cool wasting your time, don't listen to me. But I know what I'm talking about. Get to know these women. I don't care if you're a player or what you're looking for. You have to get to know your prey. And your prey is the woman. Understand her. Know how she tick. Know how she think. The woman you talking to, you need to know how she think. You need to know how she operate. You need to know what makes her feel good. You got to know her favorite foods. You should know her favorite songs. You should know her everything. Because if you know her favorite song, her favorite food, what she like, what her aspiration and goals are, where she see herself in 10 years, what she wants out of you and her talking, what she wants out of men, what type of men she like. You should know everything about her because you can use that as your arsenal. Because if you know more about her than she knows about you, you're winning. Not saying you're not going to tell her about yourself, but you want to know more about her because it's an advantage. Now you can use it to your advantage. Like, let's say she say, I like Genuine, or I like Usher, or I like The Baby. Now you know her favorite song is, her favorite artist is The Baby. So you be like, what's your favorite song out of The Baby's music? And she tells you. And she tells you more and more and more. So next time you chilling with her somewhere, you might turn on The Baby song. Or you be like, man, I'm listening to The Baby. And she like, oh, okay, you like The Baby too? You might not even like damn The Baby. You just telling her that The Baby, you just telling her you playing The Baby song. And she gonna get excited. Or it could be a smooth, slow jam or something. And you play that song and she like, I love this song. Wow, I can't believe you played. I can't believe you remembered. And then that lets you get this bond and connection and communication with this woman. Yes, getting her life story is definitely what you need to do because that helps you get it. I'm telling you, man, because once you get her from Walmart, the grocery store, finding out her deep darkness of her is important. Because what if she tell you stuff like, I got molested before, she got raped before? That stuff is deep. If a woman is having deep conversations with you, telling you deep things in her life, chances are she might have sex with you because if a woman feels comfortable enough to tell you she got raped, that she got beaten, I mean, you'd be surprised what women have told me, and I ain't even had that much conversation with them. Sir, I'm a female. I'm your first mistake. You're not telling the guys you're using the beta male pro. Okay, this is another troll. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have these lames out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get this lame out of here. But this some gay dude on the thing. But like I said, though, man, you know what I'm saying? End of the day, you can listen to these trolls or you can listen to me. Get the story. Get the tips. Learn these women. Learn them, or you will never get women. I'm telling you though, these guys that's telling you not to listen to me ain't gonna never get no women. They don't want you to get women. They want you to live a horrible life single and be like them. They want you to be a fruity. They probably overseas banging all these dudes. Now, at the same time, let's say your approaches are not working at Walmarts and Targets and grocery stores, then hell no, they want no woman. I seen her before. She been on here before. It's not a woman, bro. It's a damn dude. It's been on here before. I knew it wasn't a woman. It's been on here before. So it's just because I know like it came from Collie or you know what I'm saying, boxed in or something. But at the end of the day though, like I said, man, Like if you got problems overseas, I mean over here in America, go overseas. The game might be a little bit easier or a lot easier. One thing I can say about overseas though, you shouldn't be tricking overseas. Ain't no tricking going on overseas. If you overseas messing with women, you should not have to pay for no sex. You should be the man over there. You're going over there, you are foreign, you're going over there with your accent, and you're going over there and you're different. Then they ain't never seen you before. They don't deal with your kind on the regular, they deal with their kind. So you should stand out like a superstar overseas. You should go over there and the game should be smack down easy. And then here goes another troll on here. So I'm going to put this troll out of here because you got these trolls coming left and right acting like women and stuff. I don't know what's going on with these trolls. You know what I'm saying? These trolls are coming left and right. I'm talking about they ain't going to come on here and have no reasonable stuff. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not going to deal with the trolls. Like I'm trying to actually help people. You either want to get help or you want to not get help. My thing is if you coming on here with the BS, I'm getting your ass out of here. I ain't tolerating this stuff because these I'm not gonna waste my breath talking to somebody who don't want to get help, who don't need my help. You don't need my help, go on about your business. If you don't like my content, go on about your business. So back to going overseas. If you a guy and it ain't working over here in America, go overseas if you can afford to, if you have the time to. Or try to go up to foreign women in America. Because these women are very friendly. They're going to probably be less aggressive. They're probably not going to be as mean. They're probably going to let you off nice. You probably feel more comfortable going up to foreign women. Because foreign women are very more gentle. And it's gentle women in America too, but a lot of foreign women probably going to be a little bit more easier and gentle. So you can go take that route, but I think it should be super easy to go up to a woman overseas to holler at her. If you see them over here, they either gonna tell you no, just like they tell you no. The only knock about overseas women, sometimes they be scared of American guys. Because I went up to overseas women that they came over here, and they have bad opinions about American guys, black men. They got bad opinions about us. And they act scary and they talking about they don't trust you. You probably got. I had an African chick tell me one time, you probably got 4 baby mamas. I'm like, what the hell is 4 baby mamas coming from? Like the African chick tried to tell me I had 4 baby mamas. Like, hold up, man. Stop listening to the bullshit. Because we know what African dudes over there goddamn got 4 baby mamas too. I don't know where we're at, man. I guess he ain't came back on the show though. You know what I'm saying? We squashed it out last time we got into it. And he said he was gonna come on here and show his face and show some women and all this stuff though. But, you know, if you don't want to come on here, though, you know, I can't make him, though. I don't know where he at. He could be watching right now. I mean, eventually, when he feel like it, he can come back on, I guess. But my thing is back to, like, the supermarket game, though. So some of y'all guys tell me what kind of game, what kind of pickup lines would y'all want me to see me do? Passport Boat Austin is winning there overseas. Yeah, Simmering Gold Production, where you call in, bro. I mean, anybody gonna win overseas. I mean, you don't. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I take that back. Austin Holland paying for sex. He's not fucking winning in my eyes. Anytime you pay for goddamn sex, you're fucking losing. Austin Holland is losing. Only thing Austin Holland is winning at is being happy. He winning in the happy department. But if he paying for sex, that motherfucker not winning. And he got kicked out of a country because he was bullshitting. So he winning because he looks happy. But if he got kicked out of a country, he got some issues. He needs to mature. But anytime you're paying for sex, you're not fucking winning. You're not winning if you're paying for motherfucking ass. I don't give a damn what nobody says. That's my opinion. I'm going to stick to it, and I ain't going to change my opinion either. If you're paying for ass, oh, he ain't tricking now? Okay, then, well, you know what I'm saying? If he ain't tricking, then, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't worry about Austin. I don't got nothing against him. That's his game. If he happy, he winning anyway. So at the end of the day, do him. If you can go overseas, win. But I'm talking to the guys who ain't overseas. I'm talking to the guys that can't get overseas. I'm talking to the guys who might not want to go overseas. You can win over here too. If you can't win in America, you damn sure ain't gonna win overseas. Or you're gonna have a tough time. So try to win everywhere you go. I want to win. I can win. I'm gonna put it like this. In my opinion, I don't got no problem getting women over here. I damn sure ain't gonna have no problem getting women overseas. Because I seen the guys over there getting women. It's easy as fuck. I'm looking at some of these corny ass dudes getting women overseas. I'm like, man, I know I'm gonna go over there and get some women. I mean, these motherfucking lames getting women. I know I can too. And I know I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm gonna hold a conversation. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just not that hard. I've met women online that I asked to come on my show. I asked the African woman to come on my show. She said, "When you come to Africa," she said, "I'm gonna be your host if you come." These African women want you to come over there bad as hell. They be begging me when I'm asking women to come on my show. These African women be begging me to come over there to Africa and shit. Talking about come to Africa and shit like that. So I'm like, damn, you don't even know me and you begging me to come to fucking Africa? Can't be fucking hard. You begging me to come from Africa and I live over here. You don't even know me. I'm asking you to come on my show and they saying, can you come to Africa? I host you. I treat you good. I'm like, damn, is that easy? God damn. I'm like, it gotta be easy. Gotta be easy. Like, I ain't even over there and it's easy. So I know Austin Holloman is having a good damn time because motherfucking it's easy. So, but at the same time, you got guys over there, motherfucker, who goddamn ain't having a good time. They tricking and spending all this goddamn money. Maybe they are having a good time. To each his own. My thing is, I want to have a good time if I go to Chicago. I want to have a good time if I go to New York. I want to have a good time if I go to goddamn Africa. I want to have a good time if I go to Colombia. I want to have a good time wherever I go. And that means enjoying myself, enjoying the atmosphere, enjoying the different scenery. Even if I don't pull no women, I want to enjoy myself, because that's number one thing. Sitting back and enjoying yourself can also help you with the dating scene as well. Because if you're happy and you're enjoying life, and another reason I think a lot of men ain't picking up women when they go on these dating sites and they go out here in public and stuff, they don't enjoy themselves. They don't enjoy themselves. I know Austin, bro, not paying for sex. You got to understand he was paying for sex one time, bro. He ain't paying for it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get off goddamn Austin dick. I don't want to talk about no goddamn Austin. You should do some grocery store pickups. Yeah, I'll do some grocery store pickups. Like, I went in the food line a few times. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been over there to food line. I need to do some grocery stores. Like, yeah, I do need to do some grocery store. I did some pickups in grocery store, Harris Teeter's. I ain't never been in Whole Foods too much. Harris Teeter, I went in there and picked up. It's a different vibe and stuff. I don't think it's harder. It's just that people be, you know, so you got the police in there looking at your food line. I know a food line up the street. That shit ghetto as hell. So I'm just like, it ain't gonna be hard to do nothing else. You more likely Harris Teeter gonna be a different environment. But at the end of the day, I picked up women in my videos from Harris Teeter food line. Never been in Whole. I've been in Whole Foods. I never tried to do a code approach in Whole Foods like that. Maybe a few times, but I need to start doing more videos now. I need to find different places though. Now I be seeing these women's stores. These women's stores would be great places to do pickups too. The only thing about the women's stores is it's just mostly women products. And I be feeling a little uncomfortable. And then I'm walking around there. And sometimes they got guy products too. It's just that you stand out more when you go into a Ulta. You going into an Ulta, it's not hard to talk to a woman. It's just like you feel like you like, damn, I'm in here in this woman's store and shit. And it just makes you feel uncomfortable. You ain't gonna see too many guys in Ulta unless they with their wives or they with their daughters or some shit, girlfriends and shit. But I have went in Ultas a few times. A lot of women be in Ultas, but sometimes it's hard to catch. I think like the mall is a good place to go to places like that because they be out in the open and stuff. So it just depends on your game, though. You know what I'm saying? And I know I told y'all several times, I like doing stuff like approaching women when they're being still. I don't like that fast shit. I don't got time for this woman to be goddamn running real fast trying to get somewhere because she most likely ain't gonna want to hear your conversation. And I think sometimes why I don't like the mall as much, because I go up to women, they think I'm trying to sell them shit. Because people in the mall trying to sell shit. You got dudes going up to women, you think they trying to holler at them, they trying to sell them shit. And when you go up to them, they think the same thing. I think the best game for some people, and for me anyway, and I think a good game would be going places where women are actually being still, slow. The park is a good place to holler at women too, because you can start a great conversation in the park. If the woman is not running or something and she's willing to stop and talk to you, that's a good place to pick up women in the park. In the summertime, you know what I'm saying? It's just so many different places to go. It could be a trail. I mean, anywhere you see a woman that you find attractive or find that you like, just go up to her. You know what I'm saying? Talk to her. Have a conversation with her. And another thing is I seen too though, like one thing I probably need to do a little bit more too is going up to women that's in multiple, like 3 or 4 women. Now that's a little bit more tricky when you're going to 3 to 4 women. I've heard guys say you need to introduce yourself to all of them. Sometimes it can come off as weird because I went up to women and they all look crazy and laugh and play and shit. That's the immature women. But sometimes going up to women in groups, my game usually when I see 3 or 4 women, I try to catch the one I want by herself. And I go up to her and start the conversation. Then when her friends or family come back around, I already got the number, or I already said, she said yes or no or whatever. But working on going up to multiple women can be good too. The pickup videos are too much work. Yeah, that sound like you sound like one of them lames and shit. I don't want to hear you no more. Ron Willis once said, strokes a woman's vanity. Vanity is excessive pride or the admiration of one's own appearance or achievements. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So these booty banded overseas boys coming over here and shit with this booty banded shit. You know what I'm saying? They coming over here talking about too much work. Nigga lazy as hell then. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you sound like a cornball. Too much work. How the fuck is that too much work? Going up to a woman is too much work? That means your ass don't got no goddamn game. Because I ain't did no hard work since I started this channel. The hardest work I do is editing videos, thinking of ideas, and thinking of topics to do on my live show. YouTube is the hardest part of my show, of my YouTube channel. Going up to a woman is easy as hell. All you do is walk up to her, hey, how you doing? If you calling going up to a woman hard work or too much work, your ass a cornball. Something is fucking wrong with you. Because that's by nature. By nature, you supposed to go up and talk to people. So that means every time you go up to somebody and hold a conversation, you're home, but it's too hard work. How the fuck is it hard work going up to a goddamn woman holding a conversation? What the fuck is wrong with y'all, motherfucker? You must be a weirdo. There gotta be some weird shit going on with your ass. You having a hard time going up to a woman and having a conversation. Oh man, that's too much hard work. Like, motherfucker, how you gonna get a woman in? Even if you go overseas, you gotta walk up to the woman. The fuck is wrong with you? What you going on? What you doing? Going to prostitute? If you want some goddamn paid ass, just say it. Just say you want to go on fucking pay for ass. You just want to pay for some sex. Say it. But back to the topic though, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, like Throne 2010 said, man, I need to try these Harris Teeter's, Food Lines, Whole Foods. Those are good places to go. I mean, it's just like sometimes I go into an arts and craft place and then I see a woman. I remember one time I seen a woman in a going to a store. She looked good. I walked into the store too, act like I was shopping and goddamn holler at her. I didn't want shit out of that arts and craft store. I didn't want no arts and craft stuff. I was just trying to pick up the woman. And sometimes I try to catch them before they go in the store. I mean, I'm gonna tell you good places too to go. Other than supermarkets, go to places where a lot of stores is at. It's like an environment where a lot of people is walking out and about. It's a bunch of stores. They're very good in the summertime. Like if you're in areas where it's like nice, it got a lot of stores, a lot of people. Those are good places to pick up women too, because you're gonna see women. And anytime you can find a place where hair stores that's in the area, that's around a lot of stores or Ultas or places with lotions and shit, that's a good place. You're gonna see women go in and out this shit, in and out this shit, in and out this shit. Somebody said open the phone line. So let me goddamn let some motherfucker come up here and do a little talking and see what these people say. Your ass come up here on some weird shit. Your ass go. And I'm gonna put out there, if I don't know you, you gotta show your goddamn face. Queen Red Asia, show your goddamn face or I ain't fucking with you. I wanna know who the fuck you is. I wanna know how the fuck you look. If I don't know you, show your face or something, because goddamn, I don't got time for it. Because if I know you already, you good. But if you up here a woman, gotta show your goddamn face. If you can't show your face, don't hit the fucking link, because I don't know you. I already seen them me's and primes and people face like that. And then there's guys that don't gotta show their face, but these new people, all these goddamn trolls and shit, show your goddamn face. I don't know Queen Red Asia. You come up here, you gotta show your face. If you're too ugly or you goddamn weird and you can't show your fucking face, don't hit the link, because you gotta show your face or I'm kicking your ass off. I'm only accepting certain people that's gonna not have. Certain people don't gotta show their face, but somebody I don't know that's talking out the side of their neck gotta show your goddamn face. Show your face. If you can't show your face, you ain't coming on here. But like I said before, though, you know what I'm saying? This game can be complicated. This game can be sophisticated. This game can be very hard, or this game can be very easy. It's all about what you want out of it. It's all about what you trying to do. And that goes with anything in life, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think this game is hard. I don't think this game should be hard. And I don't think the game has to be hard. But like I said, you got people that got problems getting women overseas, and you got people who got problems getting women in America. What's good?
Yo,
What's good, bro?
yo, how you doing, man?
Shit, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I haven't been on here in I haven't been on here in a few weeks. I'm doing all right, though.
Yeah, I missed a
Glad I
couple
caught
of weeks.
one. Yeah, man, I'm glad I caught one of your lives. Appreciate the content, man.
Oh yeah. You good, man? How you doing?
Yeah, tired, man. But
You tired? You
can't-
tired?
yeah, I've been dealing with a few more women lately, and I
Oh,
can
okay. Where
I
did
can
you
drop the Carfax too.
where did you
But
meet the women at?
let's see. One young lady I met at Walmart because I just went up to her and told her she looked good,
Mm-hmm.
and she gave me her number, and then a day or two later, we were like physically intimate. But yeah, I met her. She was telling me guys are usually scared to come up and talk to her. I was just looking at her like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
And then another girl, it was her friend. I remember telling you about this other chick that stopped messing with me for whatever reason. But her friend, me and her hit it off crazily in a good way.
Okay.
Other than that, I've just been focusing on school and the gym. But that video you showed, that guy, from what I visualized, like how he approached that woman, he's really good with how he build on her interests. You know, both modeling and whatnot. And he had really good eye contact and all
Yeah,
that.
and he actually was. I mean, I guess he actually was a model too because he had pictures, or he might have took pictures like that. Either way, he had some. He luckily had some interest of her, so that's cool. That's not gonna always happen. You walk up to a woman and you and her have the same interest, that much of interest. But
Exactly.
he got very good confidence though. You know what I'm saying? But he was confident because he's a guy doing the same thing I'm doing, so he don't got no confidence issues. I don't think I ain't seen much of his content. I don't know if he got another channel, but a lot of his content like 3-4 years old, so I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? He got his advantages. He sound like he from somewhere else, and they could attract women too. And then confidence always gonna be a factor. I think confidence overpowers anything. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because we look the way we look. At the end of the day, if you got confidence, though, a woman ain't always looking at your looks. If you confident, you masculine, and you got swag with you, at the end of the day, the woman might not care how your face look. Like she care, but at the same time, as long as you got a haircut, your face clean, you should be fucking good.
Exactly. I got to get off camera for a second, but I'm gonna keep talking. One thing that I do like from this one like cold approach guy from years ago, his name was like Wayne something. I got his video saved, but he was real good at, and this is just my opinion. He would say it himself. He's not the best looking guy, but he would always somehow find his way physically touching women, like directing them this way or complimenting them, touching their hair. You know, not making them feel uncomfortable, but that's leading to more of a comfortable setting. And he would
Right.
always do that. A physical type of game. But for me, I work on my body, and I don't have the most confidence, but I have a high charisma. I'm very charismatic. There's a difference. People don't know that. You know.
Right.
So
And I mean, I think you know what I'm saying, as far as charismatic, that's something you can work on. Everybody ain't charismatic, everybody don't can't, they don't know how to talk to people and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's all about how you carry yourself, it's all about how you talk. I mean, you're gonna attract certain type of women because some people shorter, some people taller, you got light skin, dark skin, every woman got their appeal. Like if this woman like fat guys, she might not fuck with you. They ain't no knock that you can't make yourself fat if you don't want to be fat. So move on. If this one might like tall guys, move on. I think just people gotta fit in, get in where they fit in. You gotta be cool with where you fit in too, because some people think they should be with Instagram models. Like, come on, bro.
what the fuck?
It's dudes out here that actually think, like, why would you want these bitches anyway? A
Yeah.
lot of them ain't doing them and using people. But let's say you a guy and you just ain't pulling the women you want at first. Use that as a starter. Use that as a start place to work on yourself so you can get better. Because eventually you're gonna be able to get the woman you want. But if you ain't getting them, how you gonna want bad bitches if you ain't got them getting them though? Why waste your time trying to holler at bad bitches you ain't pulling? I mean, something's wrong. Something is wrong. You just can't get bad bitches right now. It might be something you're doing. I mean, and I think everything is about the opinion anyway, because I might be hollering at women I think look good, and you might think they're ugly. End of the day, I don't care though. Like that dude said something good in the video too. I showed. He said, "Don't be ashamed or don't think there's anything wrong with what you like. Be cool with what you like. That's what you like."
Yeah, because nobody is the next man. Nobody thinks the same. Women are, like you said, are even attracted to different things. You know.
Now we know it's certain women out here that every guy gonna think look good. It is what it motherfucking is, and it's certain women that every guy gonna probably like, she ain't attractive or something. But at the same time, we like what we like though. So why feel bad or why would you let somebody else make you feel bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna let nobody make me feel bad. Like a lot of women I holler at on the videos, I mean, it be days I can't find a woman that people like. Like, it be nice looking women, I can't find them. And I'm like, man, I'm either gonna holler, get this footage, or I'm just gonna walk out of this store without getting nothing. And sometimes I gotta holler at women that's not attractive. Sometimes I just gotta go without footage. But eventually I can't go but so long without hollering at these women. Sometimes I see beautiful women and I go up to them as much as I can. And sometimes I don't see no attractive women that I think attractive, but I don't know what y'all guys think. But then, it be guys on here and told me every woman I holler at is unattractive. And I'd be like, bro, you ain't being honest. Because every woman I holler at cannot be unattractive. This doesn't make any sense. Because somebody think they're attractive. Every woman is not going to be attractive that you holler at. Every woman I holler at ain't going to be unattractive. But some guys are not keeping it real. And that means that I want to see your woman then. If you think every woman I'm hollering at unattractive, let me see what you got. Because maybe you can teach me something.
That's true. That's true though. But I do have one question. So I'm trying to fuck with this white girl, right? And I think I can't tell if she's playing games or not, because she'll say like, I'll ask her to link up and she'll basically say no, but not, she'll say it indirectly. So I'll be like, I don't got time for this. And I won't text her back for that whole day because I'm not about to waste my time. She'll double text me and say, yo, Parker, or she'll say she'll send like she basically be like, she'll feel some type of way. So I don't know if she playing games or not, but I really don't got no
playing games. If you ask her out and she give you a stupid answer, then she playing games. Because why would she? If a woman interested in you, she either gonna put the pressure on you to ask her out, or she gonna lose it. Like, it's been women that I've talked to in the past before I started this channel that wanted to go out with me so bad, but I was busy. I was going to school. I was working, and I was talking to a whole lot of women too. And I never got to talk to her. And eventually, she lost interest. And not that she won't interest no more. She lost, like, I ain't wasting my time on this nigga. I tried. Because most time a woman is asking you to meet, want to really fuck with you. And anytime you ask a woman to meet up, if she got some shit like, I don't know, she ain't feeling you, bro. What the fuck you don't know? What you don't know? You gave me your number not to say I don't know. You should know. Now, the only excuse I can say is, let's say she can say I don't got time this week.
Yeah. She did, sorry to cut you off. She did tell me like initially, and I just started talking to her like a week and a half ago. I'm messing with other chicks too, but she did tell me that she works 2 jobs. So I'm kind of understanding, but like I'm not tripping off of it because I'm messing with other shorties as well. So I'm not gonna complain.
But eventually she got to give you a time though. Even though she got time. Because sometimes these women don't want to make time. Like, let's say she working 2 jobs. When she do got time, she don't want to use that on you. That's what that is. And I've learned that from talking to women. Like, I work 2 jobs, I do this. So I'll be like, okay, you don't got to work this day. Well, but I don't want to do it with you. And I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. And she ain't say it that way, but she said it that way.
But that's what she's actually doing in reality.
She don't think I'm important enough. She don't think I'm important enough to take on her days off. Like, nah, nigga. She talking about her kids and shit. Like, okay, I get it. So every time you get free time, you with your kids all the time. That don't make sense. That don't make sense to me.
Yeah, damn.
So some dudes say they like certain things because they can't pull anything else. If you can't pull nothing else, then you gotta damn talk what you gotta talk to. Then that is what it is, though. I mean, I don't know about. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I can't pull like I don't know. I just don't know what to say about pulling women. Like, I'm just teaching people how to cold approach and go up to women and pull. Like, when I go to the college, I go up to women. I mean, definitely some of them think I'm older. Even out in public, I go up to women that's younger, and sometimes they'll give me the number, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they'll do it. It just depends. Now, as far as what's going to happen after, that's a whole different conversation. Because once you get the number, what you and that woman do and how y'all go forward, that's a different type of game. It's the same game, but it's deeper. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help men get to the point A first, because a lot of these guys don't even know how to spot out a woman and go up to her. They don't understand them. So that means they don't understand them. And I think it comes to a point when you got to admit to yourself, I'm not getting any women. You don't got to tell nobody that. You just can tell yourself, I'm not getting any women. I'm lonely. I come off as weird. I'm scaring chicks or whatever you're doing. And you got to think, why am I scaring chicks? Or you got to be real with yourself. Are you really scaring chicks? And you got to understand what you're doing wrong. So you need to study, look at something, see what somebody else do, and you need to practice a little bit.
Yep.
I think it comes down to confidence, because you shouldn't be scaring a woman, or you shouldn't be. I can scare a woman, but why would I want to scare a woman for? I don't think none of the women I've came up to have been scared. Like, some of them might be a little bit of shocked I came up to them and stuff, or like this one white woman gave me a weird ass look, but I just think she wasn't feeling black guy, because the way I came up to her, she had like she was scared. I'm like, I ain't do nothing that was scary, and that's why I don't pay no attention to that, because all the other white women didn't act like that. So. And it just depends on the person you go up to. And then you just got, I think a lot of people need to learn to accept that you're gonna get rejected if you're gonna cold approach. Like, I need to show y'all the video of this white guy. He said he ain't got rejected over 1,000 times, maybe more than that, 10,000 times. That means if he ain't got rejected 10,000 times, good God, how many cold approaches that this man did? Like, you a fucking damn. Your experience on another level. You ain't got rejected 1,000 or more times, or 10,000 times. I'm pretty sure I got rejected close to 100 times. Like, and since I did the channel, probably more than that in life. But everybody got a different game. Everybody do got a different game though. Everybody got a different game though. And my game might not work for people. Some people might not even like my game. Some people might hate the way I do things. My thing is I respect it. Like, I might talk shit about Miss Lucario and them, but I respect them though. That's just YouTube competitiveness. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't go on nobody's channel. Let's say I wasn't a YouTuber. I wouldn't go on another guy's channel and disrespect nobody's game and what they do. You know what I'm saying? Unless, I wouldn't do it. Now, teach his own though. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing too much. Yeah, he does too much. Only thing I didn't like about Mr. Lucario talking about going to women, talking about sex and stuff. I was just like, man, me being a coach, I was telling one guy, be very careful going up to women saying sexual shit to them, because you do not know how that shit is going to come off. Especially everybody can't do it. Everybody cannot do that shit. Going up to no woman talking about, when can we have sex and shit? What the fuck kind of crazy stuff is that? Guy, he got a woman though. I just said, man, you gotta. I don't know if it would have came off well with him, or I don't even know if it would come off well with me going up to women being sexual. It just. I mean, like, I think Miss Lucario setting people up to fail. Like, you getting this money, you got people believing you. Imagine as I build my following, I got people believing in me, and I got y'all thinking, man, you can go up to a woman and say, man, when can I get some ass? That's some crazy shit to have people thinking. And then they're gonna go out here and do it, and somebody get fucked up, or somebody get a sexual harassment charge. I gotta look back at myself and say, damn, I've been telling people to do some crazy shit.
And to second that, I do listen to Mr. Lucario sometimes, not as much as I used to these past couple months, because I listen. I make sure to listen to all facets of information. You know what I'm saying? Not just one person. But with Mr. Lucario, what I noticed, one thing I dislike, and this is just my opinion, asking for sex straight up is probably not ideal, because you don't know what type of woman you're messing with. You could have sex with her and then she could kill you. She could try to kill you in the morning, or she'll have some men set you up. You never know, man. You got to be careful, bro.
He said he told one chick you like their dick.
See,
you going up to a random woman saying you like their dick. That's some crazy. That's sexual harassment, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Only reason I say it's a cautious of me telling people that, because it's gonna be somebody who's gonna go to work and say that shit, and they're gonna get a sexual fucking harassment charge. Because, like, you got to understand women. You might be at work. Let's say I'm at work. I had women come up to me at work and try to talk to me. You might be talking nasty to this chick at work, and she can like this shit every day. Then one day she can be like, I don't like how you said something about my breast. Going to the HR office and say, Corey, Papa Pimp went up to me and said, I got big breasts and can he see them? Now I'm sitting up in HR office and I'm trying to tell them, well, we've been talking like this for a whole month. They ain't gonna want to hear that shit. So it's gonna be their fool who is going to take that information and go to the wrong places and do that shit. Or might go up to somebody like I made mistakes. I ain't gonna say mistakes. Because sometimes these women be by themselves, I holler at them, and then that man will come around the corner and I be like, oh, my bad. Imagine you talking about you want this dick, and then she get mad as hell, and then her man gonna get mad as hell too. Her man might not get mad as you for cold approaching her, because he gonna be like, I won't hear, he didn't know. But definitely it's gonna cause a conflict. You talking about some sex stuff. You gotta be very careful though. Like, why would you want to go up to a woman talking about this dick and shit? What the fuck kind of crazy stuff is that? And I get his method. He's saying he's trying to eliminate the fact that wasting time, but you're gonna eliminate a lot of shit. You're gonna eliminate your ass not getting no woman. Like, I wanna, and he said it works for him. I want to see you do it, bro. Like, I know he ain't the type of, I know he's not a pickup artist like me, but you need to stand by that shit though. Because if I let's say I come on here and I tell y'all, man, I've been going up to women saying sexual shit and it's been working. I need to show a video, because I show video on everything I do. Why would I come up here and say, oh man, I'm telling women goddamn when you gonna suck it and they still fucking with me? Y'all don't want to see that shit, because that shit don't sound believable. And I'm not saying Mr. Lucario can't get no women. I just want to hear it. I would love to see him doing a video, a real video, genuine, no fake shit, like him going up to a woman saying some sexual shit like that. Like, oh, you said that and that shit worked? Wow. Because I'm pretty sure it's some guys that can pull it off sometimes. I just can't. I mean, I just can't believe. Players Supreme never said he did no wild shit like that. He knew better. I mean, he even got on people about getting women drunk and fucking them. He was like, man, he don't like this shit come off as raping to him. He was like, he want to fuck a woman when she in the right mind. I agree. Like, only reason I would fuck a woman drunk unless like she said she would fuck me before she got drunk. If she ain't said nothing about sex but before we got drunk, then I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I get what he's saying though. It's just safe. I want the woman to be talking about having sex with me before we get drunk, because I don't want her to wake up and be like, damn, I ain't mean to have sex with you. Like, you didn't know that? You know what I'm saying? But teach his own though. I know a lot of guys like to get women drunk and shit and fuck them. I would hope, goddamn, you would y'all already had that already, set, like y'all gonna have sex though. So how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about getting a woman drunk and then fucking her?
Hey, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm gonna just say this right now. When I go out to I'm gonna make this quick. When I go out to clubs and party and bars and stuff and get women's number, they usually don't remember to text me back because they're already fucked up over 2 or 3 shots. And excuse my language. Yeah. I try not to cuss. Right. But I don't think it's not good. It's not good.
And even if she cool with that shit, is not good.
Mm-hmm. Unless you know that chick for a couple months, or you know her on that type of level, it's not worth it.
You kind of trying to catch a rape charge.
Exactly.
But I mean, I think it should be some confirmation in that. Even I think it's dangerous too. What if she said she'll fuck you while she's sober? But then she lie and say she ain't say the shit. You ain't got no proof and shit. Like, oh man.
But no, I'm saying you still can mess with a chick that's drunk, and then the next day she telling you she didn't want to go down like that, and then you sit up there.
It's so messed up because she could just be saying that in that moment at that very time.
Because you can have sex with a sober woman and she could say that and make you look bad, but then it's gonna.
But it's different when they under influence.
Yeah, that's a bad looking court to be like.
You sitting up there behind bars and shit. You gotta get bailed out.
And then you gonna come off as a rapist and shit. Hell no. But I mean, dudes in the internet, like I said, if both of y'all got drunk, I'm just saying though, it gotta be
even if both of y'all get drunk.
It gotta be some kind of, I agree with Prime. It gotta be some confirmation that you want to have sex with me. Confirm that shit. You confirm, especially.
Man, it's been time and time again that shouldn't happen. Like this ain't nothing like it ain't. This shit is common. It's common that it happen.
This shit dangerous, man. Like, but I mean, if you want to get a chick drunk and fuck her, make sure she say she's gonna fuck. You might have to record the bitch. Like, hell, this bitch says I had to record.
Hey, Tupac. Tupac recorded every chick that you know what I'm saying, because he didn't want to catch that charge no more.
Yeah, he was smart though. Some of these celebrities, you know what I'm saying? These celebrities need to start doing this shit. Shit important. Like, They recording that shit or something. I don't care whatever way you got to do it. If I was a celebrity, I'd definitely have my glasses on. I'm recording that shit. Fuck that.
Even be like a celebrity.
I got the video right here. She said we was having sex before she got drunk.
Yeah. Hey man, hey, you and Rip ever link up?
Nah. Cause so the live, I think that was in May. That was early May, late April. I was gonna send my number in here, but it didn't happen. But it's all good. I'll be back out there in South Carolina, that area.
So what part of South Carolina you be at?
So my mom, she lives in Ridgeland, and my family, like my immediate family is from Beaufort, like the local.
You know where Sumter at?
Sumter, yeah, Sumter. Yeah, that's near like I think Greenville and like Wilson and Hanahan up there.
How far are you from Myrtle Beach?
Like 2.5, maybe 3 hours. But I don't. That's where my family is right now. I'm in South Dakota. So.
Okay. That's what's up though. Shit, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up though, yo. I need to go. So I ain't gonna lie. I need to go to these different places like Food Line, Terrace, Tito, but I need to go to a different city. I need to go to a city I ain't never cold approached that. That's what I need to plan on doing though. I got a homeboy in Las Vegas. I keep saying I'm gonna go up there and see him. He was like, man, don't wait too much time. I need to plan that shit because that's a different setting going to Las Vegas and trying to holler at some women. Because I've never been to Las Vegas, so that'd be like experience on doing it up there, and it'll be like a different setting. Because I don't think it's gonna be too much different. Because a woman gonna be a goddamn woman wherever she go, but you might run into a North Carolina woman in Las Vegas.
Go to them ATL and start them. See what you got.
Yeah, I go to ATL. You gotta worry about them goddamn things out there though.
Yeah, be careful.
That's the only thing about it though. You got the
you know what I'm saying. They ain't just overlook them.
Yeah, I'm overlooked them. I'm gonna know. I ain't gonna be fucking there. Yeah, I definitely want to go to ATL though. I did like Concord, might well say around the Charlotte area. So ATL be a good one. Las Vegas, just different places. I did South Carolina. That definitely would be a good experience going to different cities. I just gotta start planning to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, do y'all got any ideas on different places other than Harris Teeter, Food Line?
Shit, anywhere.
I got a good one. Coffee shops, Starbucks.
Yeah. That's a good place to go. Like,
yeah, you go. All you gotta do is go in there and get a coffee or something and post up.
Yeah, you meet good quality women there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of women coming to the coffee shop. Yeah, that's a definitely good place.
Or I used to go in there sometime and then
Starbucks is good one. It's big and shit.
Huh?
I said Starbucks a good one, especially the big one. Like, I need to do more of that though. That's a good place to go. I think around them hair stores is good places. Like when you're in them shopping centers. Only thing about it though is just they coming in and I'd be a lot. Like I go on the good side of town, be so many women coming out them hair stores. It's just kind of hard to holler at them because they coming and going. You don't want to be standing around and shit looking crazy.
Shit, you go in some hood stores too.
Yeah, the hood stores too. You gotta be careful.
And on the weekends, they like because like you said earlier, they like to have fun. And if a guy doesn't understand that, or they're interested in a guy that likes to have fun, or like explore different, activities and all that good stuff. And if a guy can't understand that, that's a part of himself and a part of a woman.
Yeah, I want to see you take your mall game to the next level.
My mall, yeah, that's something I do. Like I'm gonna tell you what's so weird about the mall. Like I can go to the mall on a random weekday, and it ain't really jumping, and I can find ways to get women because I be going in the stores. I feel a little bit more comfortable. It's just like on the weekends, it's just so different. You get young. It's just so different on the weekend. Like it's levels to it though. You gotta be good at that mall shit, cause like I think when I'm in the mall on a weekday, it's easier. When the weekend comes, there's so many fucking people. These motherfuckers trying to sell shit.
Cause I be watching this dude. He do some pickups on the mall. I forgot his name, man. I think he in Georgia, and he be getting it in the mall.
I seen Grateful Boy News before he started getting all wild. He was pulling women in the mall. He at the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different type of game though.
He a porn star, anyway.
He a porn star. He fucking in cars and shit, showing his dick and shit. It's wild as hell. Like I ain't knocking him though. He wild as fuck though. Grateful Boy New wild. He got some game. Like I can't knock though. Grateful New got game. He just too wild for me though. He do some wild ass shit. I love to get him on the show though, but he don't never respond. Maybe he ain't get it. He just so fucking wild.
And what about you ever talk to Pimp Nation?
I did talk to Pimp Nation, man. He said some stupid shit the other day. He
What did he say?
responded like he'll come on the show when he get time. He just work. He couldn't come on the show. Respect.
Yeah.
He responded again with a message saying, how is watching your videos gonna benefit me? I said, what, motherfucker? I'm not asking you to watch this shit. I'm asking you to come on this shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you actually you told him you were about to come on his live to talk.
Yeah, come on the live and join the panel. He knew that. He just said, how is watching your videos gonna benefit me?
And like he the man, you know what I'm saying? No, you won't even ask him to do that.
I see, that's that stuff. I ain't saying that mean to him. I was like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Why would I ask you to watch my show, bro? I want you to come on here and talk with me, and we both talk about this shit. But when they start talking stupid like that, though, it's just like, I don't know about you, bro. You sound stupid. It's like if somebody asked me to come on that show.
Maybe it was a miscommunication. Maybe he didn't know the deal.
Well, he knew when I first asked him on there. I don't know what, man. He sent that text way later because I was shocked. It just popped up on my Gmail.
Yeah.
Pimp Nation. And I went to it and he was like, how is watching your show gonna benefit me? He said like a bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like, it ain't like, hey, I mean, like, if anything, it could benefit both of y'all, because, like, he ain't no big YouTuber.
He ain't, though. That's like me saying to anybody, how is it going to benefit? I can see if somebody said, how you going to come, do you want to come on my channel and do something with pride? And I'm like, hold up, bro. How they going to
No, I'm saying, I can see if you ask him, somebody big, like, AMS, to come on there and be like, he'd be like, man, how's this going to benefit me? This dude he got no game, no views like that.
True. But he said watching. We know watching ain't gonna benefit. I'm not trying to teach you game, nigga. I'm trying to get you up here to goddamn be with me on the panel. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. I don't even get mad at stuff like that because, like you said, it could have been a miscommunication, but it was so late and we had already confirmed that I'm trying to get you to come on my panel.
Yeah. He said, yeah. What you say after that?
I just explained to him what I was trying to get him to do to come on my panel.
He ain't never respond back.
Not yet. He might be busy, but it's just the point though. Like, what made you give? It's like he been watching my show and seeing like, how's this shit gonna benefit me? So cool. He just didn't say it right. He should have said, how is it gonna benefit me to come on your show? I guess he think I looked at this shit, motherfucker. You ain't getting no more bigger views than me, buddy. Like, we about the same, or it ain't that much difference, bro. I'm like, your shit could be worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. Yeah, you're right. AMS could tell me some shit like that.
No, I was just giving an example. You know what I'm saying?
It's respectful. It's respected. I mean, I'm pretty sure if he fuck with me, he'll come on here, but he probably don't see. He probably ain't got time to waste with me because so many. It's probably other smaller people asking him too. Yeah. So that means I would have to build a bond with AMS, but.
Basically, old boy, the way you telling it, like he was acting cocky, like, man, well, I don't need to watch your video for, man. I'm already.
Yeah, he said that's something a woman would say. I heard women say that, and they might got a point. Like a woman be like, "Yo, this is my brand," and I already know she ain't trying to come on the show, and I don't get mad because she might got a point. She be more fearing that her brand gonna get, get a negative connotation because she coming on my show. Like, bro. You doing the same thing I'm doing, but different, a little bit different. You're not gonna get no bad vibes from me, bro. Like, I'm doing pickups, you doing this sitting around talking about shit. Like, what? I can see if you got got a church channel or something. Like, well, we definitely not gonna match. I'm not even gonna go that far. Like these women who be having a certain brand and stuff, they just don't want to come on. It is what it is. But don't say no female type stuff though, bro. This is like some female.
You need to invite Melly on your show, man. Tell her come on about 10 minutes. So you
if she'll respond, I hit her up before. Yeah. She got to respond though. Okay. Like, I'm not gonna say she wouldn't or would not. Only thing about Melly, she got so many followers. Is she even seeing my messages?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say it like this though. It can go both ways. I sent her a message. I don't know who else sent her a message. So I'm pretty sure she got a lot of mess. She might have seen it and it might have overlooked. It's probably going to the bottom. Like I might have to send her a million messages. I don't want her to put one dude sent her a lot of messages and she brung it up and asked him to come on the show and call him a stalker pretty much. I don't want to
he probably was going overboard. He probably doing
he was trying to talk to her. He was stalkerish. But what if I send her like 20 messages just so she'll hear me asking to come on the show and then she reverse that shit on me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it won't come off as stalkerish, but it might come off like, damn, Paul Pimp begging this bitch to come on the show. Begging to come on the show. You either gonna come, you know, I might ask her again. I'm not gonna send you 40 messages. If I send her 50 messages, she might just play me.
Hey, you ever go to the clubs out there in South Dakota?
Oh, my bad, man. Can you say that one more time?
I said, do you ever go to the clubs out there in South Dakota?
You want me to be completely honest with you? There's in this city I'm in called Rapid City. There's only 2 clubs out here, two of them. So, yeah, I go out. Usually when I go out, there's 1 or 2 women that try to get at me every other weekend. I'm not gonna say every weekend, but it's not much, man. Honestly,
It probably ain't too many black women out there.
Nope, not at all. The women I've been associating myself with, they're mixed with Spanish white, Filipino white, or black and native. There's a lot of Native Americans and
I don't
white
think I see
people.
black in them. They got black in them, so this was up though. South Dakota ain't nowhere I desire to go, but
Hell no.
it is.
Hell no.
I want to go to Boston though.
Man, when I think of South Dakota, I think about some wheat or some shit.
It's just,
I want to go to goddamn Boston though. I would love to go to Boston.
Boston, shit. Damn racist ass place.
There's some black people. There's a lot of black people in Boston too, though. Yeah, it's racist out there, but it ain't no different in Kentucky. Been in Kentucky before. That damn shit racist as hell. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Kentucky a whole state, bro.
You said what?
Like I said, Kentucky a whole state.
Yeah, Kentucky. I mean, the part I went to, them motherfuckers racist. But at the same time, it was people who were cool. But I want to go to what's that place that's black? I think Muhammad Ali lived out there. What part of Kentucky is that? I can't think of this shit. But it's like where a lot of black people live and stuff. I need to go there.
Bowling Green.
You're not talking about Louisville, right?
Yeah, Louisville. Yeah, Louisville. Bowling. I've been to Bowling Green. They had a damn nice college out there when I went out there. There was a lot of white chicks out there. Bowling Green was fucking nice. I don't know much about it, but I want to go to Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah. But I mean, if you go out there and you see some black people, you cool. I know there's one thing when I was out there, I was like really young. I was like 21. I remember we was out there and these white women rolled by me and my homeboys in Job Corps. They was in the truck. They were playing country music. They came back playing rap music. And I was like, they must be about it. But it was just so different out there. I mean, it was just different. Like some white people cool. We see a lot of nigger. Oh, we got caught a nigga on our way back from Job Corps. All the black people standing there waiting for the Job Corps bus. These white dudes pulled up on the truck. Get out of here, you fucking Negroes. They didn't say Negro, they said niggas. It was just shocking. It was shocking because I was like, ain't nobody got that brave to pull up on a goddamn truck and where I live at and say no shit like this. So I said, these dudes must be packing. But dudes was talking shit. I wasn't thinking because I wasn't saying anything. I was thinking, man, now that they might have hit a gun. Y'all pulled up on like 10, 15 black people and said some wild shit like that. Y'all
they didn't stop, did they?
No, they stopped a little bit and kept going. They stopped and said what they said and kept going. But you know they had to have a weapon. You pulled them on a button. They had a guy out that car with no weapon. Them black
they do that. They did that plenty. They did it anywhere in the South. It's not happening.
Yeah, I'm telling them black dudes with a tote ass or the piece that they got that car on no gun, boy, they knew better. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I ain't said this can happen anywhere. I'm gonna let you know they racist. We was in the mall. And you know, in the mall, they don't like you to link up and stuff sometimes. So we in the mall, we seen some other black people. So we started talking to them. Goddamn police came over there so fast, broke that shit up. Like, nah, we ain't having no talking in here. I'm like, what the fuck?
Keep it moving, niggers.
Yeah,
keep it moving.
They broke this shit up so fast. Like, hold on, we won't even doing nothing but talking. They're like, nah, I ain't gonna be none of this.
Can't have these colors in here. They're mingling.
Yeah, that shit wild right there, bro. I was like, it is what it is, though. It is what it is, but they all of them don't like that, though. People were asking me about why would you go there? It's racist and shit. I was like, I don't know. I just want to do something different, but it was pretty cool, though. You know what I'm saying? It was different. I like to go back and explore it again. I was in the country part of Morganfield, so I want to go to Louisville, other places, though. But I'm pretty sure it could be worse, though. I would say watch your back out there, motherfucker. I want to go with some people. It's probably dangerous out there in Kentucky.
I remember I went to Louisiana, man. You gotta watch your back out there for real.
Damn, what's my racism?
Nah, other niggas.
Oh, other niggas, yeah. See, I don't want to go nowhere like that.
I mean, it's racist too. I heard, but you gotta worry about other niggas.
What's worse though? What's worse than worrying about this white man and these niggas? These niggas out here taking other niggas out. Yeah. The white people are dangerous too, but
double-edged sword.
That's bad. We gotta worry about stuff like that. I definitely don't want to go nowhere where I gotta worry about my own people fucking with me. I seen a video of Boosie when he was younger. He was talking about Snoop Dogg being in where he living in Louisiana. He said he was young. He said, yeah, I used to see y'all out there. He said, I was about to break into one of y'all cars. I said, yeah, you were devilish as hell, won't you? Devilish as fuck. But you know what I'm saying? I'm you know, it's bad places everywhere though, so it is what it is though. But some of the places in the hood, I wish I could go in the hood and holler at some bitches and don't be no problem and shit.
Yeah.
And go to the hood. Like that's where I'd be at too. Like that'll be good footage, but it's just so
Yeah,
damn
but shit, that shit ain't worth it.
it ain't worth it. I just wish it was cool to do it. It just ain't cool though. Cause you probably go to hood and pull some shit.
I mean, you can go to the hood to the stores and stuff, but you can't go to the actual damn
No, you can't go there.
neighborhood.
You can go to a good neighborhood and holler at a chick you see out there, ain't gonna be no problem. You cannot go in the hood with that shit. You might be good.
I mean, you can go post up in the hood spots, but you can't go to no damn. You can't just go walking up the street and shit.
If you know somebody, it's still dangerous though, man. That shit dangerous, man. Fuck with the hood spot. I ain't got time because you know probably more likely a woman gonna be feeling you and it's gonna be some hating ass nigga out there. Or it's gonna be some nigga, it might be his chick or used to be his chick, or he might be mad he can't get it. That's the only thing. Black people need to stop this shit, bro. A white man can goddamn walk in the goddamn in the neighborhood of white folks and they ain't gotta worry about shit. They might have to worry about somebody smacking them or trying to fight them or something, maybe. But I bet you money if you go into an area full of African people, you ain't gotta worry about this shit. Or foreign black people, you ain't gotta worry about it. You might have a few of them hating. They ain't gonna hurt you though. They might try to goddamn, man, what you doing over here? I doubt it. The worst thing they gonna do, I don't know. I think it's different. It's sad though. Like, why do we get wrong? Yeah, we can't even go into a hood area with a bunch of black folks without somebody saying, "Man, I take this nigga life and shit."
Man, you know what I'm saying? Just
crazy. But we can walk over here with all these African people and they ain't gonna do a damn thing. They might be happy. Come over here and get some women. Come over here, get some women. They might be goddamn happy to see you. Hey, fuck her. Go fuck her. You know, it was some goddamn hood nigga. They might be setting you up or something. Like, man, come on over here, yo, get drunk. Nigga.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, went to the hood. She was in the hood spot. I'm talking about this shit was just in the middle of the hood. Yeah. Trying to fuck with these chicks. These dudes walking in. I was trying to be cool. Like, what's up, man? Hey, niggas never did speak. They were just mean mugging. I'm trying to be cool.
We just coached in Burleson, North Carolina. We knew this was the hood. So we over there. Some of the people from my city was in there. We in there chilling. We got drinks. And the dudes coming there talking like, they was like, man, let me get a drink. They were like, this, that drink. Who gives a fuck? Like, damn, this our drink. You ain't gonna ask us? And I was just like, man, I knew I shouldn't have came over here. That's why I don't like men.
Hey, they can't respect your fellow black man.
And they probably mad because we was there with the women. These women from my city, y'all can have them. We really don't want them. We just over here chilling. They like, fuck us. Like, we don't give a damn about y'all. Like, they came over there for beef. Like, all y'all had to do is ask, could you have a beer? We probably would have gave it to you. Ain't nobody care about no damn beer, but y'all gonna come here saying y'all gonna take a beer. What the fuck? Okay, you know it's about to get a little ugly if y'all take a beer. And that's when I was just like, man, I ain't coming over here no more. It won't worth it, you know what I'm saying? It just ain't worth it. Then one of the guys I knew from back home said, before we got over there good, you know, I got some problem with some niggas. So, oh, hell, man, you already, what the fuck? You told us to come here because you got a problem with niggas? Like, why would you tell me to come? You should have told me. Everybody else, I don't got nothing to do with them. You should have told me up front you had a problem with niggas before I came over here, bro. I came over here to chill and get on some women. I ain't come over here to goddamn have no problem. That's why I stay away from them hood areas. You just don't know what nobody else got going on. Like you said, it's a bad place to go. You can pull.
Hey man, how do you feel the Native American women are compared to the black women?
Talking to me, right? I'm me.
No, old boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm me.
Huh? Oh yeah, his name. What's his name?
Me.
Me. Yeah, me go to jacking off and shit.
But you know what? I didn't get Bad Boy Rick on here. Bad Boy Rick said he live in where a lot of Indians at too and shit. He said he fucking them bitches though.
Cap. Motherfucker, stay cap.
Oh shit! Yeah. But it's my dude. I fucked with him.
Yeah, he cool. Shit, motherfucker, Captain, he clever.
I think I hollered this Indian chicken Walmart. I mean Target, man. She was pretty, man. She was
Indian or Native American.
I don't know which one she was. She was very cool though.
Okay.
She gave me that vibe like she might fuck a black dude. She just had a man. Someone be the last one I hollered. I don't know if she was Native American or Indian. She gave me this weird look like, nigga, I know you didn't come up to me.
Cause Native American, they fuck with black dudes.
Okay, she might be Native American then. But sometimes them foreign women, even the African women, act funny and shit. They be looking at you weird. Like I got a certain religion. Okay, you got a certain religion.
I don't fuck with them. No black American, no black niggas.
You don't believe in this stuff you believe in. Oh, I told y'all about I had this African chick one time. She was cool. She wouldn't give me a number. She said, "You probably got 4 baby daddies." I said, "Bitch, come on, man. You act like
Four baby daddies.
Before baby mom." She said 4 baby mom and 4 baby mom. What would I have 4 baby daddies? But yeah, she kept saying stupid stuff like that, and I'm like, so y'all ain't never met no men in Africa with 4 baby mamas? I'm pretty sure it's African motherfucker with multiple baby mamas. She tried to say like pretty much we ignorant. She seen drama, and I was like, man. I tried to tell her, ain't no woman ever said that about me. She just like, I said, I don't got no 4 baby mamas. She just wouldn't listen to me. I'm like, you can't stop them when they scared. That's the only knock to some foreign women. They be scared at first and shit. Oh, I ain't got time for this shit. You scared? What you scared of? I got 4 baby mamas. What the hell you talking about? But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'd rather deal with them sometimes than American women.
Yeah.
American women cool. You got 4 baby mamas. They might like you more. So
yeah.
African woman like, hell no, I think you got 4
Oh yeah, because you got some shit. You got some damn. You might have some damn drama going on. You might have some damn shit, exciting shit going on.
Exactly. The African woman like, hell no, I don't like that arguing and baby daddy drama, baby mama drama shit.
I seen some baby mama drama or damn, I don't know if baby mama drama or some damn relationship drama the other day. I was like, damn, this shit wild.
Yeah, I seen that other nigga punched the chick, but she was hitting them all upside the head. You know what I'm saying? She liked that punch. He punched her. She was like, yo, that don't hurt me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, this shit turning me on, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, man. It probably something they do all the time. He ain't hit her hard because she ain't dropped. So it looked like it was hard, but it wasn't.
So Papa Pimp be landing there, smack there.
No, I don't know smack there unless it's self-defense. I ain't got time to be. I gotta punch you upside the head. I don't want you because I gotta be. Anytime I gotta apply force to you for us to get turned on and shit, that's sick. Or if I gotta apply force to you anyway, if I'm applying a force to a woman, it's self-defense. But you know why I don't like that shit with women that punching shit? Because I knew people who got cut, poked by bitches and shit. And they ain't died, but they just like, hold up, man. No bitch gonna cut or poke me, and we still gonna fuck with each other. It's over once you.
Hey, I know something you need to do, man. You need to do a live when you live in the field, Marlon. You just gotta have.
That's what I always thought about doing.
You need to do a live when you out live and you live out there hollering. You know
what I'm saying? I've always been thinking about doing. That's been always.
You go there live. You ain't gotta be in no store. You can be at the event, like you can be at the beach, but you gonna be live hollering.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do that shit now. I know I still gotta do the the interview. I gotta hurry up and get on that shit. The beach, not going to the beach, fucked me up though. That shit fucked the game up, bro. But it is what it is. I just gotta think of a different game plan and stuff. But yeah, I love to do a live. I always wanted to do a live goddamn pickup. Yep. That shit'll be exciting to me because that's like nigga, I pull shit.
Live, you know what I'm saying? It's like they put it there like it is what it is when they're live. Yeah, you can be. You know what I'm saying? It's like showing it's live and then you know what I'm saying? Ain't no damn highs, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
And then this might be my day. I get rejected every damn time. I gotta take
but I'm saying it's live, it's like damn, this is the raw shit.
Yeah. So that means whatever happened. That means I ain't gonna make no excuse if I don't pull shit. Or because that shit sound that shit. I mean that shit'll get me juiced up.
Hell yeah, it'll be pretty cool.
Because even if I don't pull, I'm gonna be so fucking happy.
Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be something exciting, something new.
Yeah. And then give people a chance to criticize and be like, "Oh shit, this nigga."
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? People can be live commenting in the chat while you doing.
Oh man, that shit gonna be wild. That shit be damn. That shit got me excited right now. It just depends on the excitement of this shit. That could be anywhere, like an event or something. Hell yeah. I gotta figure out how to do that. That would have been perfect for the fucking beach, bro.
Yep.
Damn, that'd be perfect.
Like we live.
I don't even care if the chicks are attractive, bro.
Yeah.
You out there live.
We live at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like here we go. You see. You know what I'm saying? You doing it live.
That shit crazy. Like, and can't nobody goddamn. I mean, that shit crazy though. I do that shit soon. Goddamn. I gotta look into that shit. Like how I would do that. I gotta look into how I would do that though. There's gotta be some way I can do it where I can,
But really, man, you just put it on the live and you record. You think about it. You just live, go live and you record. Have somebody record you and then,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I definitely want to do this shit. That's cool. But you know, some people be live doing this. Like I don't know, it probably be hard to do that. Yeah. I definitely want to do this shit though. You can't be live doing this shit. That'll be like the best shit to do. That shit, I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. Though. I have been thinking about doing this shit for a while. I want to do a live competing against somebody. That should be live.
Yeah, you can get somebody. Yeah, you can find somebody.
Now you can't say shit. I'm live. I'm putting everything on the line to lose.
Yeah, but you don't even need to have nobody else. But really, you know what I'm saying? I think you just start off with the other shit first, then you know.
Yeah. I do want to do a competition against somebody, man. But
it might be hard to do a live on there. You can do a video with.
Yeah, it might be hard to do a live. Unless you got somebody, it might be hard. But yeah, that's definitely a good idea, though. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I'm probably about to end this shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I appreciate you and me coming on here up here talking. I did a little talking at first, but I'm gonna see y'all next week, man. Hopefully, I can get a chick to come on here, man. I had a chick say she might come, but she switched up. She started talking some stupid shit like she ain't interested no more. Oh, look, bitch, you went from interested, not interested real quick. You were lying any goddamn way, talking about she homeless and shit. Like, man, I'm not hear this shit.
I get it.
All right, I'm all let y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.